That is how you do a Friday. Man.
That is exactly how
we
you
are do it. 17 for 19 on keeping that mic muted when the camera comes on for that transition. Hey everybody, it's me. Happy Friday. It's Dan, your good challenge boy, age 33, known as Captain, someday hopefully. We got one last chance for Star Wars tonight. For the few that are tuning in, we know that there's a lot of crazy weather happening on the eastern seaboard right now, which, speaking of which, I almost died today. That was fun. The place where I live is surrounded by nothing but really tall pine trees, like a couple stories high, and one happened to fall in my neighbor's yard, and it kind of happened as I was pulling out to go to work this morning, so heck of a great start to the day, if you know what I mean. So, with that said, as always, I'll go ahead and transition out of that. I want to give thanks to Elise Explosion, Tronbon Art, Megamat, World Builder, Ellie Face, and other streamers who have been really great in contributing and giving advice and moral support in order to keep this stream going. With me, as always, is AD Syncope to my left here, who is the assistant director, but also here along for the goof ride, but also to help me not be such a verbose idiot with the rambling. So, thank you. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into some housekeeping for this week. I know last week was the start of Season 2, which was a heck of a lot of fun. Got some really good feedback from you guys, so thank you. Please keep that feedback coming. We'd like to hear from you guys. I have a couple more segments to film for the remainder of the season, so definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to have a lot more for Gourmet Gamer, or Gamer Gourmet. I'm really blanking on which one I called it. What the heck did I call it?
Gamer Gourmet.
Gamer Gourmet?
Gamer Garbanzo.
Yeah, it is Gamer Gourmet. Heck, it's a thing that I came up with, and I don't even remember the name of it.
You came up with that on the fly.
Yeah,
anyway.
it very much was. I can't remember if we put that in the final video where I was like, hey,
yeah, you did.
B, I can't remember I don't know what to call this segment. What should I call it?
You just made it up right
Should I call it Gamer Gourmet? She was like, oh, that's good. And then
here's what happened.
meeting adjourned.
You just started the video and just called it that.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
That's
you didn't even suggest it.
Well,
You just
when
went,
you work with
"This is
Dan,
it."
it's off the cuff and always by the seat of your pants.
Your improv skills at work.
Oh, my improv skills are awful. But so...
Yes, Sam.
So look forward to... Yes, and to look forward to more Gamer Gourmet segments. I'm also toying around with one that I might do for Season 2, but I'm wondering if I should hold off till Season 3, so... stay tuned for that at some point in the near future. Still trying to figure out logistics for being able to do PAX East. I did get an invitation to go, but I've really got to weigh some options and finances to see if that's even a viable thing to do. So I kind of had to scale back on a couple things just because of cost. Other than that, still planning to go to Zenkai, so if you are in the tri-state area of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, by all means, it's a very nice, close-knit community at that little con. They like to keep things small there. It's also a great locale. A lot of really good places to eat in the area. There's an amazing Amish/farmers market next door where you can get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and they serve lots of really good stuff. You can tell them that I recommended the pretzel dogs. They won't know who I am, but you can tell them that I recommended the pretzel dogs. Tell them that bald guy in the green jacket really liked that pretzel dog. And they'll be like, oh, all right, stranger, that'll be $3. And then you'll eat your pretzel dog, and your life will be great. because the pretzel dogs are that good.
Simmersenberg, I hope that your brother's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. My brother was driving on the highway last night and skidded off the road and hit a telephone pole. So that's fun. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I really hope your brother's okay. I had a couple people that I'm close to getting fender benders within the last day or so because of the weather. So hopefully they're doing better now.
Everyone, be safe.
Oh, why thank you. Much appreciated for that squat follow. What else was I going to talk about of upcoming convention stuff? As always, no news yet on too many games. Hopefully soon. Really want to do a live panel. It'd be a lot of fun. I don't know how many people in the squatter community that go, but it is a really fun time. It's kind of I guess at this point it's really not fair to call it a Magfest Junior because it really is its own thing. It's a lot more low-key. Like, it's a lot of really cool content creators, but also a lot of people that buy, sell, and trade retro video games. So it's a really great event. I can't praise it enough. The people that run it are fantastic. But my buddy Matt, you guys know as Mega Matt if you've tuned into his stream, he does a panel with the company that he works for Indie Creates each year at Too Many Games. So part of the draw to go there is be able to see him because he lives in Japan, but also the panels there are fantastic. So kind of hoping to join the leagues there and do a live challenge and do a Q&A and all that good stuff. So hopefully some news on that soon. And I think that does it. No, wait. Okay, so I have changed the schedule for Modern Mondays and Trainer Tuesdays. I'm going to have to start doing those every other week just to make sure that I'm able to edit content for the Friday episodes since they're more mainline. So please forgive me. We're still going to be doing Danganronpa, but I do want to take more time to do those games at least until Season 2 ends. And then once the season break happens, we'll start doing them weekly again. So that way you guys aren't too long without watching somebody play games horribly. So we won't have a Modern Monday or Trainer Tuesday this coming week. The week after, we'll be back on regular schedule, and I promise, hell or high water, I'm going to do a Trainer Tuesday again. It's going to happen. Just timing has been so bad, so I apologize for your Poke fanatics and Poke experts. I mean to do them, but then something comes up, so please also forgive me for that. I'll try and be better about that and punch life in the face as hard as I can in order to get that stream going. But so I think that's it.
Hey, Tron.
Oh yeah, what's up, Tron? Speak of the Devil did this cool overlay and that good pixel art. You should definitely check out her streams. Get this little plug in here while she's present and at the forefront here. Tron is an old friend of mine, a really amazing, talented artist, as you can tell by the pixel artwork there, but also that really awesome Season 1 piece with all the different characters from the games that we challenged last season. If you have the chance, definitely check out her Patreon, but also her stream is very chill. She has the best selection of tunes, but also it is both, I would say, mesmerizing, and I'm not just fishing for good adjectives and words here because of present company. She really is a very fantastic artist. I love her style. There's a reason why I commission her so often as I do. She's also just really professional, but also really friendly, and works really well with getting her pieces done for you. So if you got some extra rent money, definitely toss it her way. You will not be disappointed. She's done a lot of really good pieces for me. I have a really awesome, I'll have to show it off at some point. She did a picture of the Windfish from Link's Awakening for a Game Chops event for the, I think it was Madame Meow Meow and Bow Wow album release. So, yeah, it's that one on the wall.
Do you want me to get it?
Well, it's got tax in it. Well, not in it, but there's tax holding it up.
I get it.
Hey, yeah, cool. Let's show off some good Tron work on the stream here. Don't poke yourself. This is Game Apartment 1C in real time. You got it? Oh, sweet. It's got that nice gold trim on it. Yeah.
Go.
So, this lovely piece. Look at. Oh,
it's pretty
look
neat.
At that fish. So much wind.
I look
So
at that
much
thing
fish.
all the time.
I am the slam fish. Long has been my jam. But yes, I can't remember what she did this in. But
I am
yeah.
the Windfish.
Yep. Blam! I am the Windfish. You know what you're getting with this. So, but yeah. So by all means, definitely click on that Twitch handle. Give her a look. She's good. So without further ado, if you tuned in last week for that Season 2 premiere, it was really a week ago. Feels like it's been longer than that. Yeah, so we kicked off Season 2 with a little game known as Star Wars, published and developed by Namco of Japan. It is a very, very quirky, very, very weird game based upon a beloved sci-fi franchise. And it takes a lot of liberties in telling the story of A New Hope. I'll tell you what. Last week, we weren't able to clear the game. We got a decent leg through. But it turned out to be a lot more difficult than I initially anticipated, so it made for a good choice for a start for the season. But rather than explain or be way more wordy than I need to be, how about I just cue this business up?
I hope I put that back in a good way. I don't know how it used to be, but now it's there.
I think you did it in a good way. As long as it's still on the wall.
Oh, yes. It's there. I don't...
All right then,
I ended up putting the tech in a new place.
Go ahead and queue up a game.
Where's all my stuff?
All right.
Oh, there it is.
So yeah, so if you had the chance to tune in last week, you'll know very well how crazy, ridiculous Scorpion Vader is. That's a thing.
I fought him, and I did not win.
Oh yeah, that's the other milestone that we hit. Sinko finally played a game on the stream.
Well, at least on the official stream. I did play some games on the 24-hour stream.
Oh, that's true. God, I'd forgotten the 24-hour stream.
It was such a blur.
Yeah, we were... Ooh, that was a rough time, that 24-hour stream.
I kind of miss it. We bonded that
I mean,
day.
I'm definitely thinking about doing that Earthbound stream for a fundraiser.
I'll do it with you.
We eat burgers the entire time. Out of garbage cans.
Oh, what?
That's an Earthbound thing, Sinko.
Oh, okay. Well, I only played a little bit of
Oh yeah, I had you playing it for a little bit. Well, guess what? You're going to play all of it!
Alright. I'm up.
I don't know why I got so intense about that.
I'm in.
Alright, hold on. Alright, let's...
Ursat's Vaders.
Alright.
I actually like black-haired Luke.
Black-haired Luke?
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, he looks more like Paul Reiser.
I keep wanting you to jump on those clouds.
Wee.
They look like platforms you should be able to hang out on. Get that bored.
Like I said, his name might be Skywalker, but that's not what he does.
Luke Cloudhopper.
Luke Cloud Stroller.
Cloud Strider.
Cloud Strider. Well, that actually is a really cool last name.
Isn't it? You should change your last name to Cloud Strider.
Dan Cloud Strider. What am I? God, I'm
sound
like
like a big dork.
a B-list movie character. Watch Future Fight
Joe Everyman.
with Joe Cloud Stroller.
Cloud Stroller.
Cloud Stroller.
To keep your angel baby
Cloud
in.
Strider. And Mary...
Poppins.
What a goof.
What was it? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
That was good. I liked it. It's hot in
And
here, son.
remember when Michael Rourke was not popular?
I don't even know who
He
that
was
is,
in
so.
The Mallrats.
Nope.
And he got sick from butt chocolate. That's a thing that happened in that movie.
Please don't ever say butt chocolate
Butt
to me
chocolate.
again.
Wow, we're starting off on
our
a solid
friend is
note.
here. Darth Person Killer. That's a good name.
Darth Person Killer. Darth Man Assault. Oh yeah. How many times we played this stage, I got somewhat good at it.
If you were...
Oh no, I got greedy. Oh!
Oh, damn.
Alright, well,
If you were a Sith Lord, what would your name be?
if I was a Sith Lord,
Uh-huh.
Darth Dwight. I've been watching The Office recently.
White. Like, your outfit would just be mustard colors.
Mustard color. Exactly. Which side of the Force... Oh, question. Which side of the Force is stronger? False. It's the dark side.
What would your lightsaber be like?
My lightsaber?
Yeah.
Be plastic. Let's be real here.
I mean, this is what Dwight's lightsaber would be like, and he would take it very
Luke.
seriously.
I am Obi-Wan.
Look at his beautiful blonde hair.
I'm being helped. That's Hood.
I know.
That's not Jesus.
I know.
What is a... Brian says Darth Fecious.
Fectious.
Fectious.
Like infectious?
Oh. Darth H1N1.
Trombone says, you just drove into that building / hangar at full speed.
Yep.
You murdered everyone.
That's right. Everything's bumping in the Mos Eisley's cantina since Luke Skywalker drove his airspeeder in there. Oh, I'm not doing so hot on this part of the stage. Oh, I guess I am. Darth Bears. This is Wes AK 87.
Mountainous planet.
Darth
Castle.
Battlestar Galactica.
Castle.
Welcome to Castle.
Castle.
Home of Oscar Funny Man.
This is also where he died.
Oh, that got dark. Oh, why did I just walk into the snake?
That thing just bit
1,
you
2,
in the
3,
crotch.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah! I remembered the continue code.
Yeah, it was a really complicated code to remember.
Hey, you gotta press that A button 8 times.
Which one's the A button? I never remember. So there's 2 buttons on that controller besides the D-pad. And
Can't believe
start
that
and
just
select.
happened. Golly.
I still can't remember them.
I like how I was... can I tell you a secret, Syncope?
Always.
I was practicing this game yesterday because I was like, I'm gonna freaking nail it. And I got up to the part that we got to on Friday, like, really quick.
Huh.
And for some reason, I guess because the pressure's on, I'm doing horrible.
Well, it's because there's an audience.
I'm the inverse Ari now. I do worse in front of a live audience. Come on.
Bizarro Arena.
Bizarro. I'm Cacho, Bizarro. I love Cacho Face.
God.
Well, that's an outdated C-Lab reference.
All C-Lab references are outdated.
No. You got me.
I love how this is just Egypt for some reason.
What, they can't have Egypt in space?
Yeah. Space Egypt.
Space Egypt.
I mean, I guess that's how sci-fi worked back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that Stargate, more or less?
I've never seen Stargate, unfortunately.
It's the Fargate.
The Stargate. I really love those little snaky boys.
Yeah,
They're
those
so
snakes
cute.
are cool.
All you do is murder them.
I'm not a fan of weird mouse bat.
All bats are mouse bats. Don't you know?
Wait, did you say all mouse?
I said all bats
Oh,
are mouse
all bats. I don't know why I thought I heard you say all mouse are mouse bats. I was like, well, that
Listen.
sounds like a great bad translation.
Just believe whatever you want. Just live the life how you like. So that pointy rocket just floats there. That was
Just hanging
very slick dodge of that
You're welcome.
blaster pellet.
They're got skills. Alright.
I got
Now this whole part that gave me trouble.
They're multiplying. Fight that fireball. Shoot it. Oh no, it's gonna shoot you.
In Soviet Russia, blasters you.
Blaster is you.
Blaster is you.
Man,
Master blasters you.
my iPad is so far behind on the stream, like you're still fighting the frog.
Oh.
What's going on?
Relive those great memories of seconds ago.
Yes. You can have a flashback.
Emu says, those blocks look like Egypt Simpsons.
Do you remember the Clerks cartoon?
Remember
you
it?
do.
I love it.
And do you remember when they had like a clip show that was just of the first episode? Because that was the only episode they ever did.
Comedic gold.
I was thinking about that.
Oh, Trombone. Blast a Master Zero.
It's gluten free.
It's gluten-free. Vegetarian.
I'm so glad you listened to my dumbass.
So glad I listened to your advice of last year's packs of being a carnival barker for a Japanese game company.
The best thing I did at the time, because at the time I was like going insane.
Alright, Darth Vader, let's see how you handle Luke with a gun.
Yeah.
Luke ladder climber, says
Gyarados
Ambrosia.
Vader.
Oh, that's right. I learned this lesson last time. I have to use my lightsaber.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, he turned into a pterodactyl. It's an Aerodactyl.
Ah.
Oh no, the Aerodactyl killed you. Gyaos Vader.
Gyaos Vader.
Gyaos, that's
Gosh, it's Vader.
right. Gyaos, that's
I am
right.
Gyaos
What is
Vader.
Gyaos supposed to mean?
Heck if I know.
What
Whee!
is a Gyaos?
Also, I discovered I could do that.
Do what?
Just, like, bypass all that junk.
Oh, okay.
All
do
that. Alright, how's my force? Oh!
Hello, girl.
Got max force.
Hello, Rusher Q. Do you know who that
Hey,
is?
what's up, Rusher Q? How is? I'm not familiar with who Rusher Q is, but I'm pretty sure they're cool. I hope they don't betray my assumption that they're cool.
They're the coolest.
Mouse Vader.
They are the coolest one.
Come on, hit.
I'm pretty sure pterodactyls created Egypt. They built Egypt.
Yeah, don't you read history books?
Yeah, don't you read the history fan?
Oh, Jameson! Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember now. I remember who that is.
I apparently forgot within the day of talking that was the name that he gave.
Yeah, I remember seeing when he was talking about his streaming stuff, but I forgot that I remembered.
Alright. What up, Ben Kenobi? Look at that smile on Luke. He's so happy to see Ben. Hey, you're my favorite hero.
Aw, they look like never mind. Aw,
Wee!
hamster.
Wee! Oh god! Wee! Oh!
Heck.
Oh heck! Oh well.
That is very nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay, so remember how last week you were like, you can't jump over those?
Uh-huh.
I apparently can.
What are they?
The spikes. You're not supposed to touch them.
Oh, I didn't know that they were spikes that you weren't supposed to touch, or that you could touch.
Look at these random little stormtroopers that are just hanging out.
Oh, look, it's a whole pile of little boys.
Aw,
They're
Snack.
coming for you. Ah,
Sorry,
watch out,
Snack.
they're gonna get you.
Sorry. Give me that extra life that I need.
Oh, those little baby Trogdors.
Little baby Trogdor. Trogdor was a man, or maybe he was a snake in a Star Wars game.
No,
Or maybe he was just a dragon.
he probably was just a dragon.
No, that's fair. This was the Trogdor goof. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. I love that Luke has a lightsaber that fires a
Why
blaster.
is he blue?
Because he's imbued with the power of the lightsaber force.
You're in your frisbee.
Oh yeah, I gotta go save 3PO from the crappy water level.
Why? Master Luke, it's C-3PO.
Master Luke, it's C-3PO. I'm being held on Iskalon.
Iskalon? What's that?
Harrison says, New Cannon! Yeah, this is how the events of New Hope actually happened.
I've seen New Hope like 50 times in my life, and I still don't remember a single thing that happened in that movie.
What? Syncope!
Actually, that's how I feel about all of like the original trilogy. I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, we've discussed this.
I have a real problem. Like I have like Star Wars amnesia. I remember little snippets of things that happened, but my brain can't keep track of which movie they happened in. I know in one of the movies, the little bear boys claimed C-3PO as their golden god.
Good.
Which one was that?
That's Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Brian says, the only thing that beats a gun is a lightsaber, and the only thing that beats a lightsaber is a gun that shoots lightsabers. Accurate. Remember the Jedi Council was like, how do we fight the Sith threat? We need to use lightsaber guns.
I've seen all the Star Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
movies,
Capitol building in DC.
and I remember that I've seen them.
Do you... Oh, I can destroy these? Cool.
Why though? What's the point?
So, get force crystals?
Wait, is that a beard that you grew for underwater?
No. It does look like he has a beard, but that's my oxygen mask. 'Cause you remember the part in A New Hope where Luke's like, hey guys, time to go for a swim.
Didn't I tell you I don't remember A New Hope?
Well, then I can tell you everything. You want to hear how... I'm going to tell you the exact events of A New Hope.
No, don't.
Once upon a time,
No.
there was a princess, and that princess was like, hey, guys in black clothes, I've had it.
I'm sick of. Oh no.
And then Luke died and turned into bubbles. The end.
I remember when they had their little inhalers when they went into the water with Jar Jar Binks that time. Is it the same thing?
Yes. Qui-Gon was like, it's a good month for a swim. And then Jar Jar Binks said something incredibly racist, because that's what the character of Jar Jar Binks is.
He doesn't say racist things, he just is a racist caricature.
That's just how he talks.
Yeah.
Freaking racist. Jameson says, the liquid isn't water, it stimulates facial hair growth. Anything's possible in a galaxy far, far away.
I always have dreams that I'm growing a beard. What does it mean? What does it mean, Doctor?
Yo, Doc, I keep dreaming that I'm turning into Al Borland. What do? No, I don't think so, Syncope. God.
It's not Al Borland, it's Billy Mays.
You know, so... if I can speak candidly for a moment.
Always.
So one of the things that has entertained me with the idea of doing this stream is that I know eventually, at some point, I'm gonna have to play some really, really infamously bad games. It's just gonna happen. And I remind myself that there's a home improvement game.
Oh, well.
And I know at one point in time that I'm gonna have to play Home Improvement for the Super Nintendo.
I'm wondering why you haven't added it to the list yet.
I've never played it. That's why.
Well, I mean, we put a few that you haven't played on the list.
Yeah, Dennis the Menace is probably on there.
Oh, boy.
Definitely Transformers Mystery Convoy. Whew.
Waka Waka.
But then there's also, like, some good gems that, like, I know I'll play, like, Monster Party at some point.
Mario Party.
Oh,
I'll play Mario Party.
oh my gosh. Really want to test the limits of our friendship, don't you?
I want to test the limits of the palm of my hand.
Well, I guess it depends on which version of Mario Party.
I won't play anything later than, like, 4. I don't believe in the new Mario Parties at all.
I think I'm good on force points. Or I could just run face first into that fish.
I got plenty of... I'm dead.
Hey, look at me, I'm driving!
That was a really good thing.
That was a very, very good video.
It was very funny. Hey, everybody, I can
Oh,
drive.
yeah! Savak says, play Barbie Horse Adventure.
No.
Oh, I died.
Barbie. Never mind.
Yeah. PG stream, Syncope.
Hey,
I knew where that was going.
I'm getting good at it.
For shame.
I'm getting good at it, Dan.
Oh yes, Amber's here.
I'm glad to see you, Amber. Yeah, we're glad anybody's here because
Yeah.
apparently
The
most
weather-
of the world is
Yep.
powerless. But as I told my
Oh,
friend
good.
earlier today,
Time to
you're not
fight
powerless if you
Fish
believe in
Vader.
yourself.
Yeah, get that to turn on the lights in your house. I believe.
Just believe in yourself. I
Oh,
believe
Shark
in you.
Vader.
Oh, I'm glad somebody likes me.
Aw.
Uh,
Let's try this again.
this fish looks like a bottle opener.
I'm
I'm sorry.
just trying to
distracted
open
you.
Luke's can.
What?
I don't know where I was going with that.
My brain is going into bad places when you said
Oh.
that. Do you remember the episode of The Simpsons with the
Oh,
gummy
come on.
Venus de Milo?
I do.
Sweet can.
Sweet can. Aw.
That's what I was thinking when you said that. Just trying to open Luke's sweet can.
I've always got questions about that episode because like there's the part where they like get film footage of Homer like in the bathroom like with his the shower curtain on him, and like Kent Brockman's like, Homer Simpson sleeps in the nude because it believes that it gives him sexual powers. So and like Homer's like, that's only half true, and I'm like, which half?
Ambrosia says,
Oh, finally.
Yo, is that sound Dan's window or mine? I can't even tell. Is the window making the sound?
I mean, it is pretty windy, so it's very
The
possible.
windiest window.
All right, we did it. Thank heavens, Master Luke, you're here.
Every time that little sound music, please stop, stop doing the robot. Every time that little music plays, it reminds me of the Pokemon game music, and it confuses me.
Oh yeah, Anime Leia.
Anamea.
Leia. This is Leia. Vader is here. Come save me.
Did you name your child Anime?
Anime Howard. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there is somebody named Anna May. So...
No, but it has to be spelled like...
Golly, anime! Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, take that, Death Star. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing really good. Yeah.
Play video games, Howard.
Dan 5, standing by. Huh. Made to the Death Star a lot quicker than I thought. Alright.
Anime is Ambrosia's middle name.
Anime Rosia.
I don't like my middle name because it's the same name my mother uses. I'm not a fan.
Alright, time. Yeah, time to... No, wait. Wait, did I did not activate the right thing.
My middle name is Sinko.
Whee! Nope. Fly, Luke.
Why did you have him fly? What was the point of this?
No, so I could die.
Oh, these little gray guys.
Also, I couldn't tell if he was like a dark trooper. Shows how much I know about the Star Wars canon there.
I don't think there are dark troopers. There's that silver lady who keeps getting thrown in the garbage.
Oh, poor Phasma. Phasma just wants to do a good job, and everyone's hecking it up for her.
Oh.
Alright. I have no idea what room this is. Ugh.
Hey, there's Slow Caustic.
Oh yeah, Slow Caustic. What up? Yeah, remember that part in Star Wars where Luke just like hacking and slashing his way to... Oh no! This is no good.
That's where Luke died and the movie ended. It was great.
Spoilers. How the heck?
Yeah, you're not good at... this is where you should be using your flying ability.
Well, hey, if I had some...
I know, but you wasted it. He wasted it to get killed by that one guy.
No, not enough yet.
Just keep smacking things. You'll get there.
That's what I'm trying to do. There we go.
Reminds me when you were playing Mega Man and you just sat around.
Oh, when I was just doing nothing but getting extra lives.
Yeah, you're the worst.
Hey, when you're bad at Mega Man games, you need...
Yeah, but that's not much fun for people
1,
to
2,
watch.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, we should just change the name of the stream to Dan Puts His Foot in His Mouth. Because now I can't continue. And guess what we gotta do? Start all the way from stage 1.
Well, that's alright. I believe in you. Just, you know what you need to do? You get better at it.
Life lesson right there. You pray to your robot god, Leia.
Dear robot god.
Dear robot god, please bring me a microprocessor.
Dear robot god. I lost my journal.
Dear robot journal. Can't find my multicolored piece of paper. Love, Doug. A bomb in the lasagna? God, Doug was awful.
There's one episode of Doug that just sticks out in my mind a lot, and it's the one where he visits like his grandmother and she overfeeds him and he gets fat. and then he's worried about going to a pool party because of it.
What a dumb episode.
He ate too much ice cream.
Oh yeah, it's Ducky.
It was a weird episode. It hasn't left my mind.
Yep, wouldn't be... So the constants for the Game Apartment 1C stream. Not queuing up the audio on time.
Mm-hmm.
And making Doug references.
Yeah, if you made it my responsibility to turn off the mute, I would probably
Well, I need to show you how to use OBS. So we still need to get you doing your own stream.
I at least know how to make it not muted anymore. Oh boy. That inflation episode. Of
Oh gosh, Brian. Banana Jock Bandit!
And then there was the episode where he got a haircut, and that's where I learned the term ears lowered.
Jameson asks, wait, why does he already have the lightsaber?
Because this game is not based on anything.
Yeah. Like, why is he fighting Vader inside of the Jawa sand tank?
Why are there 6 Vaders?
Why does he turn into a scorpion?
There are several Vaders, and they turn into animal monsters.
Several Vaders sounds like a good band name.
Several Vaders.
We're several Vaders! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
What
flawless victory.
What kind of band is Several Vaders?
Folk. They're probably...
Space
you know what
folk.
they are? They're probably a... Wow, why did I just... a James Taylor cover band.
Alright.
Hi, everybody. We're Several Vaders.
Several years.
Sweet dreams and flying machines.
You're the only person old enough to know what
They're
you're talking about.
I got a dad who listens to James Taylor.
I have to look up James Taylor to know what you're talking
A
about.
touch of Several Vaders.
I probably know who James Taylor is.
You
but
probably do.
Like, there's a lot of things that I know, but I don't know I know
So
them.
caustic. Game theory is Darth Vader an Animorph. He's the original Animorph.
Let's see, what did James Taylor
Alright.
do?
He was on that episode of The Simpsons where Homer becomes an astronaut.
Oh yeah, he was.
See, now you know.
I mean, like, I know these things,
Oh.
but I don't know that I know them.
Did it. Oh, poor Jameson. The big Star Wars guy that's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta understand, this game isn't based on anything. It just uses the names.
Jen says, why does Obi-Wan introduce himself when when he's begging to be rescued?
Ah, he did a lot of covers.
Put down what you're doing and please save me.
He did You've Got a Friend.
Yep. Alright. Let's keep the good times rolling. Alright, now
Is he
Luke's
like-
got his blaster.
Is James Taylor like the male Anne Murray?
Who?
You know Anne Murray?
I don't. Listen, I'm
I'll have
not
to
the one that's
introduce you
musically
to her
inclined.
later.
But you know her?
No.
She lived near here? And Dan, Ann. Like that was a good goof.
Dan Murray.
Dan Murray. I wish I was Dan Murray.
Why?
Brother to Bill Murray.
I don't think he would be his brother.
Spooky.
His brother is what's his face? Remember what's his face? That guy.
Yeah,
You know that guy.
he played the Bubble Boy's dad. Yes, a bubble.
I always forget Bill Murray's brother's name.
I forget because he doesn't.
His brother's like 20 years older than him.
Yeah,
Or
and
something.
still has a really decent career.
Brian Doyle Murray.
Yeah, Brian Doyle Murray.
I like him a lot.
All right, Luke. Wait, Luke, stop that! Don't fall down. Nope, nothing there. All right.
There's this theory that this game wasn't really supposed to be Star Wars, but they decided to make it Star Wars anyway.
I mean, that's not too out of place for a lot of games back then. If a game needed to be made, they would usually take whatever project they were working on, like in-house, and just be like, we'll slap this on it.
It's like, well,
Like,
people probably won't care about this game, but now that it's Star Wars...
Like, for instance, I learned that not only does Balloon Fight have a sequel, it has 2 sequels, and one of which is a Sanrio game. So it's like all Hello Kitty themed.
Is Balloon Fight the game that bothers me because it scrolls left instead of right like every other game
Yeah.
ever? Why? It bothers me so much.
Berger says, George Lucas, please make this game Star Wars.
Smiley face.
I am Gauss Vader.
Yes.
Brian says, that episode had James Taylor meet Buzz Aldrin, which is really weird.
Why?
Or really odd.
Why is that odd? I want to know.
Savak says, it's a manga game. It scrolls left.
Certain levels in this game remind me of La Mulana and Cave Story for some reason. I'm not familiar with La Mulana.
Both games I would love to play
I'm
on the
familiar
stream.
with Cave Story.
La Mulana is this amazing little love letter to MSX era games. It's definitely worth playing. Like, that game deserves every ounce of praise that it receives.
When was that game made?
Oh gosh, it's been a couple years. It's not like old,
Okay.
but I'd say around like 2006, 2007. All right. All right. No! Oh, Luke, why?
For a second, you turned into a ghost.
That's what happens when you die and you are strong with the Force.
I still don't get it, Wizard Random.
It says Syncope's odd because one is a folk singer and Buzz Aldrin punched out a moon landing denier.
I don't understand why those two things can't coexist.
That's fair.
Do folk singers not believe in the moon landing? I don't know.
No,
I'm so confused.
they do. I would hope.
They do. Well, I assume. I don't know any.
Hey, Mr. Aldrin, I think your life's so odd. Radon says, I've been meaning to play La Milana for ages. I should really just pick it up on Steam someday. Same. I used to have the original PC release way back when. I really want to try and pick up 2. They're not easy games either.
I
Alright.
have a lot of Steam keys I need to give to people because I'm not going to use them.
Woo-woo!
Maybe I should give them away in another giveaway for the stream.
That's not a bad idea. Oh, hey! Oh, Luke! You idiot. Whee!
I have a Steam key for Aviary Attorney.
Oh, good.
But I already have Aviary Attorney, so I can't use it. It's useless to me.
Oh! Luke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try this again. Mouse Band.
Mouse Rat.
The greatest band of our time.
Oh man, I forgot again. What? Oh, it was Butthole Surfer.
Oh, the band?
Yeah, like, I keep forgetting that was the band I was reading about that basically worked like Mouse Rat, where like every time
they changed their name?
they had
Yeah.
a different name.
Well, you were even telling me that the
And-
other day.
Yeah, and the only reason they ended up going with Butthole Surfers is because one time they were at a gig and the guy introducing them couldn't remember their name for the day, so he called them by the name of one of their songs. So they just went, alright, this is our name from now
What
on.
a name for a song, though.
I think the song was just called The Butthole Surfer or something like that. So the guy introduced them as the Butthole Surfers.
It sounds like a name a kid would come up with to insult a bully that they didn't like. That guy's a butthole surfer.
A nerf herder.
Nerf herder. Who's scruffy looking? Me.
I don't want to be a moisture farmer.
Would it be... Is that your Luke impersonation?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a moisture farmer, Uncle Owen. I want to use the Force.
I want to be a cool guy.
I want to get my hand chopped off.
Shh. Spoilers.
Brian says, Hootie and the Blowfish was named after 2 people who weren't in the band at all.
Yeah, there weren't a single blowfish in that band.
Alright, yep, take out these TIE fighters. Look at that thing fly. Alright. Radon says, "You're not my real dad, Uncle Owen!"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Darius Rucker, yeah. Brian says, the lead singer wound up regretting it after being called Hootie for years thereafter. Isn't there a really good, I thought Kane Peele did a sketch on that. Oh, Harrison. It's asking, where's the capital ship for those ties?
So, this might give away something about my life, but,
Oh.
one of the Hootie and the Blowfish members went to my high school.
Oh, heck.
Not when I was there, though.
I want to be with you. Sounds like my Creed impersonation. I don't know what to do.
It's so much fun to sing, though.
Sounds like I'm having a stroke. That's how I sing Hootie and the
usual
Blowfish.
pitch. Well, I like it better than your,
My Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, very much so.
Alright. Sir, put in my wallet, please. Get this man to a hospital, quick. Oh, thank you for the host.
How does the song go? I'm a baby because the donkey
wow.
makes me cry.
Heck if I know. You're talking to the wrong guy.
I know it really goes.
All my song lyrics are always doop doop doops and dub dub dubs.
Yeah, the only song you know the lyrics to is like
Born to Run.
Yeah, no.
And the Seagulls.
You sing that like her too.
Well, no, that's how Bruce Springsteen sings it.
That's just your excuse.
Oh, you want me to sing Born to Run? I'll sing it. I know the
Hey,
lyrics.
Chew Toy! I'm glad you could make it.
Oh, heck, it's Chew Toy.
I'm such a bad worker.
Your dolphin? The dolphin made you cry?
That's what it is. The dolphin made me cry.
Really?
Yeah.
That can't be real.
I only want a Pikachu. Whenever you do that, you look like you're gonna pop.
Baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap. It's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young.
Oh my god.
Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Pew, pew, pew. Let's go, you know.
Stop it. No more.
What about I Know Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen.
Everybody knows that song.
It's Christmas time. What?
Please don't
What?
do that.
Oh, Christmas time.
I'm putting the kibosh on.
Yep.
No,
Hey, Ben.
no more.
You all been practicing real good?
Which way?
Clarence, you
Which,
been practicing for that shiny new saxophone?
which way does the emperor turn his thumb when you get to be executed?
No, how dare you?
Which one?
I created that thumb. I can end it as well.
You're not my father.
You know my real father, Uncle Owen?
You're not my dad.
You know, Uncle Owen, sometimes I just wish you'd burn to a crisp. Whoops. Pew, 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 pew. Can we just do the Death Star trench run now?
Pew, 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 pew.
This rip-roaring 8-bit madness, wow. Yeah, how much we talk about the game when we're streaming, which is not at all, apparently.
Well, how much is there to say?
Well, it's the Star Wars.
I talked about how it's Egypt
Mm-hmm.
and how I don't care if CP3PO needs to be saved.
Radon says, you guys are going to get sued for copyright infringement. It's possible.
What's wrong with the stream, guys?
Oh, I guess it lagged out. Because it's showing that I am now in the room. So Caustic says, more like born to run this stream into the ground.
We're gonna
dare
beat
you.
this horse to death.
What'd that horse do to you?
Well, it was ugly.
Wee! Wee!
I told you I'm
Wee!
afraid of horses
Wee!
and-
Oh, what the heck is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you did it.
Phew.
Oh god, no.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. That's not how
I'm
we're
never
supposed
gonna
to...
get that Hootie and the Blowfish out of my head. I only want a kinkajou. You want kinkajous? It's an animal band.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of a kinkajou?
Nope.
I'm gonna find one for you.
Alright, gotta use my force. Wee!
Use the force to find
Look
a
at him
kinkajou.
go. I'm Luke. I am strong with force. Oh, come on!
Here you go, my friend. This is a kinkajou.
Oh, what the heck is wrong with its face?
how would you like it if it said that about you? Look at it, it's got a little tongue.
You probably would say the same thing about me.
Aw, like this one's cute.
Alright, that one's adorable.
It's a little baby boy. I think they live in Florida.
What, the Kinkajous?
Sometimes.
I'm talking about a relative of mine.
Relatives of yours could live in Florida too. But apparently they're native to Central and South America.
Oh, good. Emu's singing it too. Do I really need the blaster? I don't. So I'm just gonna skip it. So skip it, skip it. And the greatest thing of all, there's a counter on this ball.
My internet connection disconnected, sadly. But I'm back.
Nothing in here.
Oh.
Time to rescue the princess? No, what the heck is that?
1,000 butthole surfer.
That's an extra life. That's good. I'll take it.
I think we got a prize for butthole surfer.
Did we?
I think so.
Somebody give me some oh, yeah!
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for the cheers. For Butthole Surfer.
Thank you.
Thanks, Garth.
Oh, Garth so much.
Yeah, I got the princess. Oh, hey. Thanks for saving me, Luke. This is a token of my thanks.
He blushed.
Dang it! I went to take a sip of my drink and I got shot in the crotch.
You shouldn't do.
I needed my uptime.
Oh, now it's downtime because you're dead.
Alright, so I need to... What did I do last time?
Watch out for this little guy. When do you have to use what's-his-face so you don't die? Is it now?
Bleep, bleep. Understood. I'll open the door. Yeah. So this is the farthest we got last time. And I got hit in the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you remember what kissing your sister means in Bob's Burgers?
Let's all kiss our sisters.
We can all kiss our sisters.
Does that mean you go to the bathroom in the shower? Oh, man.
Peeing in the shower.
Yep. Alright.
Who doesn't like to kiss their sister?
I always kiss my sister.
I believe it.
No, it's gross.
Is it?
What was that look for? Oh, where the heck am I even going?
You either kiss your sister or you're a liar.
Oh.
Oh, what have you done?
Do I have to use the force? Yeah. Oh,
thank you,
no.
Chew Toy.
Thanks, Chutoy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh! What a cruel fate that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! Do not want!
You're having a bad life.
Alright, well, hold on. It's that time of the show that the children like.
The children love it.
Yeah. It's time for another retrospective!
9 out of 10 children love the retrospective.
That was a little more energetic than I intended.
Comment.
Anyways, so if you tuned in last week, in the previous season, we like to do these little segments to kind of fill out the obligatory educational part of the stream, but not really. So I am a very big fan of video game history, and one of the things that I wanted to do with the stream, to kind of break away from all the goofs and crass talk, there is a whole league of people out there that don't necessarily know where a lot of the big franchises these days got their start. So I've kind of taken it upon myself with the assistance of AD Syncope to help do script, but also do the narration for these little segments that we call retrospectives. For this season, we're looking at stuff with the Famicom Disk System, so without further ado, let me go ahead and switch it over with the transition, and I think you guys will like this episode.
Retrospectives, a segment spent looking at the games, consoles, and peripherals of yesteryears. For this season, we're focusing on the Nintendo Famicom Disk System in a series of reviews titled Disk-kun Me. While the Disk system is famously known for ushering in the beginning of the Legend of Zelda and Metroid series, Japan was treated to another original Nintendo title that has only just seen releases in the West recently, by way of the 3DS Virtual Console, as well as a portion of Nintendo Land on the Wii U. The Mysterious Murasame Castle, or in Japanese, Nazo no Murasame Jō, is an exploration game much like its older brother, The Legend of Zelda, but its heavy Japanese themes and setting are believed to be the reasons for why it was never seen in the United States on the NES. Released on April 14, 1986, it was originally slated to be a release title for the peripheral, but was delayed due to programming issues. In this game, players take on the role of Takamaru, an apprentice to historical figure and shogun Tokugawa Ieyatsuna, tasked with investigating a strange occurrence at Murasame Castle. As the game takes place in the Edo period of Japan, Takamaru must fight relentless bands of ninjas, samurai, and various tengu and oni during his quest. Power-ups allow for our hero to fortify his offenses and defenses. Throwing knives transform into shuriken and flame attacks, and Takamaru can attack the setting to uncover secret items such as shogi pieces that split the directions of his attack, geita or sandals that allow him to tread through water, and pills which recover from damage caused by enemy attacks. While a difficult game, it's one that shouldn't be left to the archives of forgotten Nintendo titles. Whereas Zelda promotes the idea of free exploration, Murasame Jō pits players in a never-ending assault of enemies, rushing Takamaru through scenery with barely any time to take in his surroundings. It's a tremendous contrast, and one that can turn players off from the differences in playstyle. Players are also up against a timer, and death awaits those who can't reach the castle before it turns to 0. It's also one of the few Nintendo titles not developed by Miyamoto, Tezuka, or Yokoi. Perhaps this is why the game has such a different feeling compared to the other titles it stands behind. What this game does showcase is an odd but rich experience that reflects Nintendo's history and heritage. Its Japanese roots are displayed wonderfully, from the details of the castle stages to the flavor and sound of the sprites and graphics. Murasame Jō gives players a tiny glimpse into the culture and history of Nintendo's home country. It doesn't hold the same polish or prestige as, say, Super Mario or Metroid, but it doesn't have to. It stands on its own, a quirky and challenging game that says, "Watashi tachi ha Nintendo sei deshita," or in English, "We were made by Nintendo." As stated, you can find this game on the 3DS Virtual Console, and you can get a brief taste of it by playing Nintendo Land's park section called Takamaru's Ninja Castle on the Wii U. If you'd like to learn more about Murasame Jō, you can check out Dr. Sparkle's YouTube video series Crontendo, or read the history and entries for the game on strategywiki.org. To learn more about the Nintendo Famicom Disk System, join us for our next episode of Retrospectives as we continue with this season's feature, Disk-kun Me.
Alright, so hope you guys liked it. Yeah, Murasame Jō is actually a game I only came into knowing not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I guess when I first learned that Nintendo actually had a Japanese console, so yeah, it's been a long while. But yeah, like it said in the video, if you really want to know more about the game, cannot stress enough, Dr. Sparkle on his series Crontendo, which we've talked about a few times on the stream here, is fantastic. It's a chronological review of every single game released for the Famicom and the NES. Episode 8 focuses, or at least a portion of it focuses on Nazo no Murasame Jō. And he's pretty frank with it. Like, the nice thing about Dr. Sparkle is he's upfront and honest about what his thoughts on the game. But he's good about thinking about how it would have been, from the mindset of playing it when it first came out. So if you want to know more about it, definitely check him out. He's got some really good opinions about it. But also, Strategy Wiki is fantastic at just going through detailed information about a lot of these non-translated games, or games that don't necessarily have that much presence over here in the West. So I use their guides a lot when I'm getting stuck on things, and pulled from them to try and get through some of the previous challenges. So definitely give them a look for that entry. They give a really good detailed look at all the different enemies, the history behind the game, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you like the segment. We'll be back again with another retrospective soon, continuing with a more well-known game that got its start on the FDS. So with that said, let's go ahead. Soul Caustic says, I'm glad you guys are covering more obscure stuff for the retrospectives. Yeah, like, the thing is, I definitely want to try and cover things that aren't as well known, especially for a lot of, like, the bigger video game enthusiasts in the room. But there's a lot of stuff that we are going to cover that is, I guess, like, I don't want to say it in a way that sounds very hipsterish, but, like, obviously we're going to talk about The Legend of Zelda and Mario a lot just because of their influence, but also their history and how that ties into a lot of titles for Nintendo when we're focusing on Nintendo stuff. So we're going to dig a little bit into something it's not on the level of Mario and is known, but I don't think a lot of people know, like, the differences between how it originally started in Japan compared to where it started over here. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Jump back into the game.
I like Crontendo. It's pretty cool.
Crontendo's great.
It's so chill.
He can be a little, he can be harsh on some episodes, but otherwise he's...
Even then, it's like, you could nap to that.
Yeah, oh gosh.
But not in a bad way. It's
yeah.
just chill.
He's, like, how did I used to describe Dr. Sparkle?
NPR.
He's like an NPR announcer with the sardonic wit of somebody out of SCTV.
Well, he also does Kron Sega.
Yeah, so he does two companion shows. He does Kron Sega and he does Kron Turbo, which are the chronological release order of everything from the Master System into the Sega Genesis, and then Kron Turbo is everything on the PC engine going into the PC CD-ROM.
Yeah, if I know anything about old games, it's because I've been watching this stuff.
Alright.
Loosen it up. Gotta chillax.
Harrison says, Dan, I didn't realize we both share the love of video game history. Yeah, man, like, it's one of the things that I take somewhat pride in being interested in. It's the only thing I seem to be somewhat passable at, because, man, it sure as heck ain't video game skills.
I really like learning about the history of things like this.
Yeah, there's, like, really weird, like, I can't. The English language, I can speak it.
Okay.
So, whereas, like, a lot of people get super into music history and, like, the weird little quirky stories about stuff with music. Like, I get that, and that stuff interests me, but I'm not that knowledgeable of it. I'm like that with video game history because a lot of it's not well documented, and a lot of it's passed down by oral history, and, very much like... talking about history before, like, anything was properly recorded or written.
They're like legends.
Dang it.
I
because most of it's done from retelling. Like, people who lived it, especially a lot of stuff that I don't know all that much about, like the Atari age and a lot of the early developers in the 70s. But yeah, like, the history of how Nintendo got its start, like... in like, seeing it on paper, you're like, that's boring. But when you really bite into it and see, like, all the wacky things that they got into, like, I had no idea that Nintendo at one point in time made baby carriages and seesaws and office equipment and, like, Xerox machines. And they had
card game in there or something.
Yeah, they got their start as a Hanafuda company, which is a version of playing cards. It's kind of a little bit like Mahjong. They still make them. But I forget the actual reason why they got out of it. I think either because gambling became illegal in the country. So they were like, we can't do that anymore.
Video games are more
But
profitable.
because they were already a card manufacturer, more or less. They got involved in releasing Western cards in Japan, which for some reason, I guess because of what actual Western cards were called originally way back when was Trump. So they became a Trump company and started releasing licensed. Yeah, they started releasing licensed Trump decks. So they were the first company in Japan to have any sort of license with Disney, if I remember right. So they put out all these different Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy and mini cards. And then as they were bringing over animated features, they'd print things like Sleeping Beauty or Alice in Wonderland. And then from there, they slowly became a toy manufacturer and really hit the scene with the famous story about Gunpei Yokoi. He was a lineman, like just basically upkeeping the equipment on the card manufacturing line. But he's also like kind of a tinkerer, just because he was always working with mechanical stuff. So one day he was just working with spare parts from the assembly line or whatever, and he made this thing that was like an extending grappling hand, because he was really fascinated by children's toys. So I can't remember if it was Yamauchi, like the president of Nintendo at the time, caught him with it, but was like, hey, like that's really weird. Come to my office. And if I remember right from Gunpei's Yokoi's accounts, he was like, man, I'm so fired. I should not be doing this on the company clock. But sure enough, when he got into the office, he's speaking with the president. He's like, hey, what do you think about mass manufacturing this? And he was just like, what? And sure enough, it became the greatest selling toy in Japan up until electronics really became a thing. And that's how Yokoi got his start with Nintendo.
I think you and I are nerds in a similar way. It's just like I didn't have as much access to video games as you did, so my nerdiness is all focused on TV shows.
No, I get you. Well, we have a lot of really good conversations about old TV.
But, like, if I had access to video games, I probably would have gotten into it as much as you.
There's no time like the present. It's never too late. Especially, and I think the other big reason why I'm really into video game history is because, like kind of like film. If we don't keep discussing it and we don't take care of it, we're going to lose this information. Because a lot of games, either, they're printed on a medium that doesn't last very long, or people just chuck them out. So, with being a video game collector, things either go for like a pretty penny, so you don't get to really experience them outside of emulation. So, I don't know.
When games started, it was like when television started, they didn't think it mattered. When things stopped having value, they just threw them in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like the original printed records were on wax. So finding wax records is incredibly rare.
Yeah.
People just toss them out or keep them outside.
I was telling you about that Ed Freeze interview or thing, or when he was talking about how I forget what company was that shut down. Oh, this was Atari.
Brian says, fun fact, one of the first Disney licensed product was a bridge trump indicator. Oh.
When I think it was Atari shut down some of their places, they were just throwing stuff away.
Yeah.
So there were people who collected that stuff and just grabbed it up out
Yep.
of the
Yeah,
dumpster.
there's prototypes for games that weren't released during that time. I don't keep as good tabs with them as I used to, but Joe Santoli, who owns Digital Press, is also one of the curators for the National Video Game Museum, which, by the way, if you guys have a chance, definitely look them up and definitely support them, because they're very much about preserving video game history. But Joe's got a crazy collection of his own stuff that he also takes back and forth through his personal collection in the museum. long story short, he's got some really weird Atari prototypes that just have never seen the light of day, that were very much discovered during that time, where people were just mad dashing to get rid of everything and liquidate whatever they had.
Oh, did I tell you about that guy who wrote a book about the art of Atari?
Oh yeah.
And like he was
The
talking
artwork
about
is
that,
so
like
weird.
how like when they shut down certain places in Atari, they just were throwing the art away, and it's like because they didn't think of it as having any value at all.
Such a crazy thought.
It's like the artists put work into that, but like nah, it's garbage now. And like back then, when you did that kind of art, you didn't have computers, so you had to do everything like painstakingly. And the cool thing about the Atari art was that
Amber says she has that book.
they like it was before they had rules about like what the video game character should look like. So like there's some Pac-Man art that's just really crazy looking.
Oh my gosh, I forget what the website is, but there used to be. Sorry to interrupt. There was a website that was just like Atari artwork. That was like edited so that it was more literal to what was on the box art. My favorite is the I can't say the word on the stream, but it's like a dad and a son playing checkers.
Okay.
But it's like done like in a really awesome, almost 80s movie poster artwork, just like the usual Atari stuff.
Yeah.
And it just says fudging checkers.
Alright. But yeah, because like when they did the art for Atari stuff, they were just given like a short description.
Yeah,
if
that's
they
it.
were if they were
Come
lucky,
on.
they got to play the game for a second.
Right.
But either way, they had to just use their imagination to come up with what they should do as
Yeah.
art, because the games didn't really have graphics.
Right.
They're just like
With a very base
pixels.
definition of what graphics would
yeah,
be.
so like back then you had to have an imagination.
Yeah.
To like
play
really get into
Atari's
a game.
Adventure, and then you'll understand what imagination is with video games.
Like, kids are so spoiled now, they complain about the graphics. And back then, it's just like you had like little sprites that barely resembled what it was supposed to be. And, but like, the art was cool because it like, it described this like whole world of the game that wasn't quite there, but like, you could get into it.
Spooky says, I know some small catalog shops in California bought up a ton of stock from Atari's closing warehouses. Atari computer parts, 2600, 5200, 7800 games, etc. Yeah, that was pretty common. Like, they really would just grab up... Oh, yeah, Savak's correct, yeah. Jack Tramel's story is ridiculous. I'm a big fan of also learning about Nolan Bushnell and how that dude really just... loved the booger sugar.
Ew. Why do you have to say it like that? I'm gonna puke.
The nose candy.
Listen, I'm sensitive. You can't say
They're
things
narcotic
like that.
sweethearts. Or sweet tarts. Nah.
What are they called? Membrane keyboard? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Which console had the membrane keyboard?
Wasn't the Intellivision, was it? Or the Odyssey?
I think it's one of the Atari.
Oh, it may even be the Atom computer? ColecoVision?
No, I mean, I the only things I've ever heard about were like Atari things. So I think there was one Atari console that had like a membrane keyboard.
Oh, I'm trying to remember
kind of
what their
situation.
one... They had a couple different personal computers. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, that whole era of gaming, like
that.
I love it.
The idea of it was cool because it's like water resistant to have like
Right.
keys like that, but they kind of suck to use.
Yeah. I guess their thought was like, oh man, those nerds are gonna buy up these systems, and while they're doing their programming and making their own games, they're gonna be drinking Jolt.
Atari 400, Spooky Swap.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, it's also really cool.
Insane
like
in the membrane.
the design of the consoles, like, because like in the 70s when they were inventing these things, they were trying to make it look so that it would like fit into the living room.
Yep.
With all the like
Well, that was-
70s furniture.
Yeah, and that was the whole... Oh, why thank you! Much appreciated. And that was like the whole concept behind the NES. after the market crash for video games is that Nintendo in Japan had no problem. Like there was never a video game crash. So when they were bringing the Famicom over here, learning about how badly video games have been doing and how there really wasn't a market anymore, they wanted to have something designed that would fit into the living room and not look like a toy or a computer. So the NES is specifically designed to look like a VHS player. And to like blend in with electronics, so that way it didn't stand out. But you look at it and go, "Oh, that's a Nintendo Entertainment System."
You had to make something that wasn't intimidating to people,
right? Or look too cheap.
Yeah.
To be like just like, "Oh, that's a baby's toy."
Yeah. But like, I like the old consoles where everything was like wood panels.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Toggle switches and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I need to at some point again get another Intellivision. I think I left mine during one of the wars.
The many wars.
Yeah, Sylvec's right. They also that was the whole reason for packaging Rob with the NES as well.
Yeah.
Because they wanted it to be both futuristic but also seem kind of like
fun,
toy enough that hey, like this is a reason why you should own this.
So it was an interesting gimmick. Kratos Vader.
Oh yeah, man, Spooky. If I'd known Spooky was like really big into that era of video games, man, I'd be talking their head off about it. Name dropping the Spectrum. Yeah, because I can't recall if Europe got hit really hard by the crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, computers were more prominent for gaming in European countries, so the crash wasn't felt so badly, right? Yeah, Europe has a ridiculous era of just weird, odd games for both the Spectrum, the MSX, a lot of those personal computers. And I think what also fascinates me about that era is there wasn't a rule book for video games, so you just got either these really weird little gems or just utter garbage. And it wasn't until, I'd say, the NES era where there was finally like here's the blueprints for how games should be, because they really started to port arcade games to home consoles that were comparable to their actual source material.
Well, isn't part of the reason for the video game crash that there was just so much garbage out there?
It was also that there wasn't any real... I mean, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, squatters, but a lot of it had to do with that, yeah, like, anybody could make a game.
Yeah.
Like, if you had the money to produce a plastic cartridge, you could.
I mean, it's like the current mobile game market.
Right.
Where it's like anybody can put something out. And
everybody made
so much trash.
Yeah, everybody made a Pong console, and a lot of companies like Magnavox or Montgomery Ward's or Sears had their own dedicated consoles that they would sell at their stores. Just because there wasn't any type of licensing or regulations on it.
Well, I think that's why Nintendo ended up doing that quality thing.
Yep, that's a big reason why they did.
They wanted people to feel like, oh, you can trust that this is going to be actually good, and you don't have to worry that we're just churning out trash.
Right.
It's worth spending
money. And they vetted how many games were released on the console, too.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go this way. This is not the way that I wanted to go. Yeah, because you can only release so many games a year on the console. So that's where you get a lot of these weird offshoot companies that are just sister companies to the big publishers. Like Konami had Ultra, Acclaim had LJN. So companies like that. But they also, and I can't remember if it was the case for the Famicom. Soul Caustic is right, yeah. Typically they were just Pong consoles. But yeah, in the States, Nintendo controlled actual production of the carts themselves. That's why the carts are all uniform and in that, gray cart box. Whereas in Japan, they all had these different colors, and like some had weird sizes and holes in them, so...
2-year exclusivity period?
Yes.
What's that?
Meaning, I don't know.
Yes.
I've heard that used to describe like how things were released on I think you could only release so many games in a 2-year period.
Or no, maybe it means that they were only allowed to be like on the one.
Except for
console.
10-gen games. Well, those weren't officially licensed. And actually, if I remember correctly, 10-gen games had a function in their carts that would bypass the... Because the way an actual Nintendo cart works is that it creates a full circuit between the board in the console and the cart. So putting the cart in there completes the full cycle for it to actually work. Man, we're playing Star Wars and you guys are getting a full history lesson about the NES that's not in a retrospective. 2 for 1 on Game Department 1C this weekend.
We're just having a fun time right now.
But yeah, so 10-gen games found a way to reverse engineer how to get a game to work on the console, because it wouldn't work if it wasn't to the correct pin configuration that Nintendo carts were manufactured with. If I'm remembering correctly.
I was thinking about something with my brain.
Savak is right. Kim Justice is fantastic. Yeah, most of mine comes from Crontendo and then just reading a lot.
Read a lot.
Yeah, the I'm trying to remember the name of those books. I think they're just called Nintendo History, but it's by this French gaming enthusiast. Goes through the whole history of Nintendo, but he also does like a nice write-up in the book about how the games work. Also, another YouTube show I cannot recommend enough. Actually, one of the shows that inspired me to get into doing streaming and doing a show. It's called Famicom Dojo, and they cover a lot of the history behind that, like the pin configuration, Nintendo's licensing. And, for as much as I like the Big N, they were really ruthless back in the day. Like, they aren't as nice as... not to badmouth them, I very much love Nintendo, don't get me wrong. But a lot of their practices back then were pretty ruthless, and they kind of had to be. What the heck are these things?
Roballs.
No!
Yeah, you're done.
How about that attitude?
With that attitude.
No!
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no!
Oh man. Are you playing like strip Star Wars here? Like you gonna?
No, it's just getting really
warm.
Getting serious. I'm not taking this game as seriously as I should.
Tie's gonna come off next. Oh boy, do I have a headache. I think of what other things I know. This is the stream where I know things about video games a little bit.
This is the stream where we grill Sinko on video game knowledge.
What else do I know about video games? Oh man. You did it.
Alright. Oh, what's up? Oh, I got a loose thread. Whew.
Deal with that later. All good?
Getting psyched.
Get psyched, son. BRB hopefully, says Spooky. You better be. I wish I had access to that emote, because that's my favorite emote.
What was that?
Right
Waluigi baby eating
no, you.
Oh. I thought you're the one that Harrison was posting. Like, Jameson, not Harrison. Why do you keep calling him Harrison?
Because you're an old man. You don't know names.
Touche.
You're
All right.
childless dad. I called you earlier.
Childless dad. That's me.
I got you, Jameson. Forgive Dan. He's old. He doesn't know things.
Huh? What? What are we doing?
He also doesn't know the
Stream?
names of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm bad with Pokemon names. Oh,
As
give me
you
that bird.
remember my name.
There we go. I remember your name, Syncope. I just don't use it on the stream.
That's good. Frankly, I'd be happy if people never used it. Or how they go by my internet names. I don't like the idea of names, because your parents give them to you and they don't ask you what you want. It's just something you're forced to have. And it doesn't make any sense to me. Boys. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve!
Hey, Gutsy.
Wow, I haven't seen Gutsy in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I love seeing our old friends when they happen to show
I like
up.
seeing people that haven't lost power.
It's within your power to join us for the stream.
Yeah. One more. There we go. Alright. Name your kid to be determined.
TBD.
TBD is their initials. Oh, hold on. Gotta pause. Alright.
Oh, what happened, Gutsy? Why are you so old?
Why are you Larry David now?
That's not
Or is that not Larry David?
It's just an old guy. I don't know who that is.
Alright. Oh no, Savak, no! I'm sorry your power went out.
That sounds cold.
Oh, I was hoping to get that Force Crystal. Whee! Whee! And straight into Canteen.
I wouldn't mind.
Imagine going through life with the name 23 Syncope. Better than being named Pilot Inspector.
I wanted to be named Syncope, but somebody came up with that idea already.
Whoops.
So I put a random number at the end, but
23
then
Syncope!
turns out somebody already used that, so I had to put the 23 at the beginning. I'm dumb.
I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't clear this game for the first challenge of the season.
Don't feel bad. I couldn't do it.
That's the spirit!
It's not whether you win or lose, it's whether you look like a big doofus playing.
Well, you tell me. 23 Skidoo!
That's my son's name.
Hey, didn't you just say you're Didn't you just say you're not a big fan of naming kids before? You just said your son's name is 23 Skidoo.
What am I supposed to do if I have a son? Not name him? Like, call it, hey, you?
Oh, wait, do you have this child? When are you going to tell me?
What am I supposed to do if I have a son? Not give him a name.
Hello, boy. Aw, thanks, Vac.
Hey, stupid. That's what I'm gonna call my kid. Gonna call my kid. Why are you like this?
Really, I just want to keep the... Well, not necessarily keep that trend going. Because, yeah, last season, the only games I didn't clear were all arcade-based games. So, I'd hate for a genre that I've bested before end in failure. Well, speak of the devil.
Well, what if this time this is the kind of game you're gonna lose? You're just gonna lose every game, right?
Oh, man.
Heck.
Call him Hey You, Pikachu, says Slow Caustic.
Hey you, Kinkajou. Oh.
Oh, yeah, Elise! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
What happened?
Elise just subscribed to that channel.
Heck.
For those Dan emotes.
Access to this.
Well, then subscribe, Syncope.
Huh? I have those emotes, you
Oh.
dingle. I just mean I can't see when people do these things.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there it is. Thanks, Elise.
If you subscribe, you get the Dan emote. If you subscribe better, you get the one that Ambrosia gets to use, and I don't.
Elise did say, when I was watching, Yeah, Elise, by the way, is Elise Explosion that I mention every stream to give that good thanks for. She is partly, if not wholly, responsible for really giving a lot of solid advice on how to get started with this. But she's been playing through Mother 3 on her stream, which you guys should definitely check out when you get the chance. But I subscribed to her yesterday, and she made the promise to subscribe to me, so it's all come full circle. Everybody subscribes to everybody.
Nobody subscribes to me.
Well, I'm sorry. This is awkward.
Nobody loves me.
That's not true.
Nobody loves me.
Everybody hates me. I'm gonna go eat
some
worms.
Oh, did you ever see the Big Rock Candy Mountain?
The Big Rock Candy Mountain?
Yeah, the Big Rock Candy Mountain's video by We Sing. And it's oh man.
Thanks, Brian.
That is such a time.
The circle of life.
The little bunny Fufu sings
about
how nobody loves him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
Guess I'll go eat worms.
Oh. Patience, young Jedi.
I love you too, Ducky Boos.
I love you, Daddy Syncope.
Oh, woo.
Oh, all this baby talk. Oh, heck!
What happened?
Oh, man! That's a face I have not seen in some time in the room.
It's Matt.
There's another person I mention every stream.
Hey, Matt.
Is Matthew.
I hope that your streaming efforts are going well, Matt.
I hope that your weekend morning is good. I'm jealous of your Monster Hunter life.
Everyone follow MegaMat77.
You should. He's a good
He's a good boy.
Game-making boy. Oh, dang it.
Boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, thank God. Oh. There we go. Take that, Egyptian Vader. Take that, Prune Tracy. Whee! Alright.
All the cool people are here today.
Yeah.
Somehow. Well.
Oh, well.
Not to say the ones who aren't here aren't cool.
Oh, man, I still got plenty of force.
Please don't tell them I said that.
Yeah, I won't. If they watch on the archive,
I'm
Elkstar's gonna watch this and be like, Mother...
I'm ruined.
I don't know if the Roses are watching tonight. I wonder if they have power.
I think they do not, actually.
Have power?
Yeah, I think the power went out.
Ugh, balls.
Hopefully they'll be back there tomorrow.
Hey, you quit that malarkey, Brian. You're not just nobody but the guy that makes obscure goofs.
I made an obscure goof once and nobody laughed. Such is the fate. Heck, that movie is a good time.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Black Panther is really freaking good.
It's like he's proposing to him.
If it's dubbed, man, that'll be a treat. I want to hear what Japanese dubbed T'Challa sounds like.
I want to watch Japanese Black Panther.
I can't remember if Matt told me, and feel free to oh my gosh. What a jump.
Oh boy.
I remember he saw one of the Toy Stories dubbed in Japanese.
No.
If I remember right. I think it was Toy Story 3, right? Which, man, I can't imagine watching that movie in theaters. That movie's heavy.
What did they change the vegetables to in Inside Out in Japan?
The vegetables?
Yeah. There's a scene.
Oh, because they're at the table.
She doesn't like broccoli.
Right.
But broccoli isn't a thing people don't like in other countries.
Matt
so
said Toy Story 3. Well, they also changed, if I remember correctly, one of the nice little nods that they did for Zootopia is that news broadcast about the mayor. They changed the animals depending upon which area of the world that the movie was being shown in. Like, what is it, Canada? One of the reporters is a moose.
Yeah, they
they changed it to green peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about Japanese people don't like green peppers.
Green peppers are an acquired taste in my experience.
Amber says, I saw Toy Story 3 in IMAX day one and it destroyed me. That movie made me feel so freaking guilty.
I had no feelings about that movie.
Rip Jurassic Park action figures.
I also didn't feel too bad when I watched Up.
Jameson says, just watch the Chinese version English subtitles of Harry Potter. Oh man, if it's anything like Episode 3's bootleg subtitles, oh, I remember getting Episode 3 on bootleg from a kid that I worked with at the Bagel Cafe, because he apparently gotten it before it came out in theaters. I remember we watched it with really, really bad English subtitles. Matt says, so the thing about up here... Oh, do tell. Oh, this is gonna be...
What's up?
Is that an up dog joke?
Up chuck, up time.
Up time.
I always say it that way.
Because there's an episode of Regular Show where Mordecai sees a commercial for a thing called Dude Time for men, and it's like an fragrance that's supposed to like get you ladies or lady pecs rather. But the guy in the commercial goes, "Dude time," so I say "up time" like that.
Lady pecs.
Lady pecs, kisses.
Oh, I was thinking like...
Because it's a kid's show, technically.
I was thinking like...
Like lady pecs, yeah!
Like,
Get ripped!
You know which part is the peck,
Oh,
right?
hey! Yeah. Yeah, well, next time you're trying to, feel the room, Syncope, you go up to a fine-looking lady and say, hey, nice pectorals. Matt says the title goes from up 2 letters to...
Old Man Carl's Flying House in the Sky. I love it.
That sounds like a Miyazaki film.
I love it. Well, what's the name
Old
of that
Man
one?
Carl.
Howl's
Moving Castle.
Yeah.
In the sky.
In the sky.
With balloons.
With diamonds. Doodle-doodle.
Carl in the sky with balloons. Whoop-a-doo-boo-doo. Alright. Yep, just swimming with a lightsaber. Not collecting any force.
How do lightsabers work in water? Like, I don't
That
mean...
is something I've never seen explored.
I don't mean I want to know, like...
Like, how does that set that water on, to boil?
Like, it's not that I don't believe that they could. I just want to know how they do.
Yeah, I want to see. I
what's-
want to see that in a
what's the
movie.
mechanism?
That is a.
And how
that is
well do they work? Like,
Why can I not go over
does
that
the
way?
water affect it in any way?
Oh, I didn't move down far enough. That's why.
Now I want to see Carl's Moving Castle, but it's Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hey, you mind not messing with my stuff in my room? That'd be. I'm trying to remember good Carl quotes. I totally goofed on my Carl impersonation.
You didn't get the voice right.
Sophie, you're an old woman. I brought you this magic potion for your loss.
There you go.
I put 2 and 2 together and figured out you're pissing me off. Carl's Moving Castle. I need this. I need this in picture form, please. Somebody make that happen for me.
Photoshop it.
Hey, look at this. It looks like my castle's totally tearing butt around the backyard. It's just the moving castle with the racing stripes on it.
Oh my god.
God, why am I forgetting the fire's name?
The fire's name?
Oh my gosh, Calcifer.
No, I thought it was Jim.
You look at Calcifer and you tell me there's a god. I was made in his own image. Get off my freaking house!
I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You're leaving?
I'm leaving.
Is Carl what does it for you?
Yeah.
Says Savak. Oh man, what did you do to my freaking castle? Gosh. Just long blonde-haired Carl eating wings. That brings me so much joy. Oh, I'm so easily amused.
The things that bring you joy.
It's true. Boston Terriers, pugs, snorty dogs,
You just
really
all of
dumb
them.
goofs,
About me.
kittens that vomit,
Not me.
syncope, Frasier goofs,
What about...
toss out and scrambled eggs.
What was the joke about the tossed salad and scrambled eggs the other day?
Oh yeah, that was...
There was a tweet.
Amos says, I love Carl's Moving Castle.
That very easily could have gone badly.
That very well
He just
could have
did,
gone
like,
badly.
A jump right into its body.
Oh, this is not where I'm supposed to go. No.
My sister's baby is going to be named after freaking Star Wars. Is your sister naming her baby
Freaking Star Wars? Freaking Star Wars!
My sister named her baby after a type of tree.
A type of wood.
And I'm not a fan. I don't care for that name one bit.
Or a thing to do when you're out in the woods.
I like names that
See
are
deer.
words, but I don't like the sound of that word.
Yeah,
I just don't care for it.
It's dumb. Sorry.
Bad mouthing.
Not that I'm a expert at naming babies.
I'm naming my baby Kylo Ren.
I'm gonna name my baby Shirtless Ben.
I used to know a guy named Shirtless Bro. He tricked Facebook into thinking that's his real name.
Jameson says, my sister-in-law is named Killian Riker.
No, his son is
Oh,
named...
son. I saw an L.
He mistyped.
Oh,
Son.
I didn't see that. Ben Swallow. I wish I could. I can't even puff up my chest and pull my pants high up enough to replicate Kylo Ren. That DBZ picture that I found though murdered me when I saw that one.
I'm making, but I assure you that it's very upsetting.
Oh no! I got killed by the garbage monster.
I'm naming my son Jar Jar Binks.
Why would you do that?
Funny.
Jar Jar Binks. All right, R2, do your work. How dare you, Amber? My son's name is Bal Monokuma.
I named my son General Grievous.
General Grievance. That's my son's name. General Grievance.
If you were going to give your child a really embarrassing nerd name, what would it be?
Sora.
Oh no, that's pretty bad. I'm upset with you now.
Or, oh wow, embarrassing?
Well, I mean...
Avatar Aang.
Look, this question that I'm asking you is a realistic question. Like,
right.
If you were going to pick, like,
if I was going to have a kid...
probably embarrassing name, what would it be?
I mean, I would have no qualms with naming my kid Link or Luffy.
Oh boy. Link, I think... It's too... I don't know. It sounds like the kind of guy who wears a polo shirt. To me.
That's funny that you say that because I knew a kid whose last name was Link, and that was his whole identity.
Yeah.
Was I shop at Abercrombie and Fitch. Abercrombie.
Like I feel
Abby
like
Doobie.
Link is like Lance, and that's just like such a preppy weird name to me. I don't
Hi,
care for it.
Link. Well, Link, you gonna be hanging out with the bros later?
Yeah, not a fan. I'd rather a kid be named Luffy than Link, honestly.
Oh dear. Where go? Alright.
Ambrosia was almost called Eugene. Oh,
that's...
she dodged a bullet there.
I was almost named Major because my mom was a huge Catch-22 fan.
What did my dad want to name me? I forget.
We look at the Force.
I forget what my dad wanted.
The Force moves me.
Maybe
Move.
if I look at my old Facebook
Moves.
posts.
Oh no! Oh gosh! I guess I gotta go up. Go up. Fly, Luke. Fly. Oh my god. I made it. This is where I died last time. Oh yeah, get those Force points. I'm a good Jedi. Thwack. Thwack, 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 thwack. There we go. Alright. Oh, this does not look good. Yikes. Whoa, whoa. I'm a good platforming guy. Ah, my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Badoo.
I gotta get rid of this ball. This ball is ruining my life. There we go. Alright. Feel like the exit is near. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, that worked.
Ugh, Lincoln's an awful name.
Yeah, that's a really popular name these days.
I hate it. Get it out of here. I'm sorry.
What? No!
I'm looking at old Facebook posts of mine and I said I wish my name was Acorn.
Why?
It sounds like a pretty name.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Stormtrooper.
You don't think Acorn's a pretty name?
Oh, Syncope.
Yes.
Syncope.
I'm sorry, my darling. Oh, my darling.
We've got 15 minutes left.
Oh, my darling, fail the challenge.
No.
Hey,
Oh, Star Wars, I don't want to be beat on the first episode.
I'm so
The first
sorry.
challenge. Ugh.
Gratuity is a cool name.
Gratuity?
That's the name of a character from Home. Gratuity.
Should name your kid Tip.
Tip. Tip's also.
Tipper Gore.
Tip is the name.
Not the lyrics to an Ed and Eddie song.
What?
Al Gore's wife's name is Tipper.
What are you?
My best friend
What are you-
Plank. Yeah, look that song up. You ever heard Best Friend Plank?
No.
From Ed, Ed and Eddie?
No.
You haven't?
There are no songs in Ed, Ed and Eddie.
What are you talking about? There's a
Yeah.
music video.
Well, that doesn't mean it was from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
It's got Plank in it.
Just because it doesn't mean it was from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Didn't you know that like Cartoon Network used to do those little music videos outside of their shows?
That was really
That doesn't
good.
mean it was from them.
No, it was good. It's from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I'm gonna be a hippie mom and all my kids are gonna have names like Acorn.
Ember says Violence Killer is a good name.
Man,
I'm gonna name my kid 36 Chambers.
that's not acceptable.
Wu-Tang.
I should remember what my dad was gonna name me. Cannot remember.
What's your name? I can't remember. Was a episode where George Costanza wants to name his daughter Seven.
Yeah, 7 and
Tinsel.
and Soda.
Soda.
Soda, I think.
Soda.
Soda, I think, is a fantastic name. I love that name. And
I get
7's
behind
good too.
Seven. Middle name Up. Or I'm sorry. 7 middle name Old Man Carl's Flying House.
Hey, Window is a great name, alright? I love
Window.
it. I really like the name Window. Don't judge me, okay?
Amber says name my kid ODB.
Name my kid Bad Leroy Brown.
Bad Leroy Brown. Name my kid Raven's Pizza.
Soda Howard. Beautiful.
What?
Wanderlust.
I'm gonna name my kid Steve Bennett.
No.
Really? That's the joke that makes you laugh?
I'm tired.
That really, really obscure Simpsons
I
joke?
don't even get it. I'm just laughing because it sounds stupid. I think Hypocrisy is a good name.
Hypocrisy?
Isn't that beautiful? I love it.
If you named your kid Liar.
Sycamore is a good tree name.
Sycamore.
Sycamore is a great tree name.
Oak.
So much better than cedar.
What if you named your kid Syracuse? Or
Syracuse.
Sarsaparilla?
Why would I do that?
Steve Buscemi says Ducky Booze.
I'm gonna name my son Steve Buscemi.
You should name your kid Roadhouse.
No,
Like that movie.
I don't want to. Let me think. If I was gonna name my kid after
Name
a
your kid
movie-
Point Break. Let's keep these
Name-
Clerks cartoons jokes
Naming my
going.
kid after a movie, I would name it Holes.
Oh, why? Name your kid John Voight.
No, that's John Voight's pencil.
Holes. Holes, how... Ooh, that's... You know what career your kid's getting into.
Holes Howard. Well,
Sanitation.
see, I can't name. You can't name a girl Holes. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Alright, I'm continuing with the challenge.
Hey, Sangria is a beautiful name. I actually really love, what are they called? Puritan names.
Puritan names?
Like Constance, Temperance, things like that.
Esther.
No, that's not a Puritan name.
Quaker oatmeal.
Yeah, that's one.
I don't know why I'm laughing at this. It's really dumb. Name your kid Captain Crunch.
Mario is a great name for
Mario.
daughter.
Man, I would have a kid named Mario.
I'm glad Sivak loves me so much.
Holes. Shia LaBeouf.
I'm gonna name my kid, whatever I name my kid, their last name's gonna be Mario.
Name your kid God, the Crystal Skull movie was awful. Howard.
Why did I name my kid that?
First, middle to last, close to last, and finally next to last name.
Oh my golly gracious.
Name your kid Wadsworth.
Who?
I'm trying to think of great movie names.
Duckworth.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth.
Naming my kid Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge. Sweet. Name your kid Scrooge.
Scrooge
Ebenezer.
McDuck.
Name your kid Ebenezer.
Name my kid Scrooge McDuck.
Shoot, that kid's gonna have a very, very affluent future.
I hope so. He needs to give me some money.
Howard the Duck. Ugh.
Name my kid Patty Mayonnaise.
Oh no. Skeeter. Name your kid Skeeter.
No, Skeeter doesn't
Cover
sound
that
great.
Doug/Muppet Babies crossover love.
I'd rather name my kid Roger Klotz.
Your kid will have rickets.
Why are you like this?
That's Roger has rickets.
No, he doesn't. It's just a little green.
No, I'm not talking about his green skin. I'm talking about his leg problem.
He doesn't have a leg problem.
What are you talking about? He's bow-legged.
I've never seen him have a leg problem in his life.
Maybe they corrected it in Disney's done. Alright.
I don't know what I did that Amber approves of, because I forget everything I say immediately after saying it. I have to watch the rerun to figure out what I did.
Alright, Sinko. Oh! 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 Oh!
You should use the pretzel. Use the pretzel power, Dan.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna float to Obi-Wan. Alright, Sinko. It's sink or swim now. I need you to do me a favor.
Yes?
Oh, Zelda's a good name, Smarsburg. I'd do that.
Zelda is what Robin Williams named his daughter.
Yep.
So,
After the same thing.
So, I wouldn't do it.
But I need you to
Yes?
look up how to beat the Death Star in this game. We're so close.
Dear Diary, how do I beat the Death Star?
Dear Diary, how do I blow up the Death Star? Love, Doug.
Um...
Oh no, I got hit by... God, that guy's an idiot.
Don't you know, to blow up the Death Star, you have to use the Force?
Don't you know you gotta go to the exhaust port?
Don't you know you have to believe in yourself?
I believe I can blow up a Death Star. What about Roy? Roy Rogers. I'd name my kid... I would only name my kid Roy Rogers if he perpetually wore a fry holster on his belt.
I'm gonna name my dog BB Bluff. Name my dog Bluffington. Bluffington sounds like a good name for a butler.
Bluffington? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh, yeah. That host.
Name my kid Arby's.
How dare you?
Hey, I have a great idea.
Savak says name them Arby.
I have a great idea.
It's my rival. My child is now my rival.
I have a great idea. Let's play for another hour.
Another hour?
Yeah.
You guys want to go to 10?
I would like to.
Well,
you mean 11 because it's 10 now.
Oh, touche. Let's go until I beat this game. We're streaming until 2 a.m. tonight.
Yeah! No, I would like to keep going because I'm pretty wide awake.
Jameson says, now I imagine the Rebel Alliance searching for a way to destroy the Death Star on Google.
Can we play until 11?
We'll play until I beat the game or 11.
Okay.
We'll go that extra hour.
I'm feeling like
I'm hopped up on uptime.
We're having a good night. We got a good thing going. Why end it?
Why end a good thing?
Why end a good thing, Dan? Just keep it going
Ambrosia
forever.
says, wow, way past my bedtime.
Also, I cannot find any information about this game.
Well, heck. Tron says, honestly, streaming longer is a good way to get new people anyways. Then let's do it. We're going for sudden death. In that, I don't want to die suddenly in this game. I want to clear it.
Don't die suddenly, Dan. I'll miss you.
Suddenly Seymour is dying beside me.
Oh my god!
Yes.
I really like to sing that song. It's a lot of fun.
That song's good. It's a good musical.
Seymour.
Love Rick Moranis.
I love
Ellen Roger
Green.
Corman. The movie's got everything.
Ellen Green is so good.
Great John Candy cameo.
Weird.
Sad there was never a
Yes.
sad there's never a Little Shop of Horrors video game.
You know what really upsets me with the Little Shop of Horrors? There is nobody who can do a better Audrey 2 than the guy who did it in the movie.
That's true.
Like, he's so perfect that anytime I
Amber.
see any version of it besides that, I get upset.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And like, this...
Because they can't hit that soulful voice.
He's so good. And he's so sassy.
Amber asks, did Dan just do a Seymour yes?
Seymour, yes?
Yes. No. No, Mother, that's just the Northern Lights.
Seymour, the house is on fire.
Could it be that all this time that I was the uncool one? No. It's the children who are wrong.
It's the children who are wrong.
Double your pleasure, eh, Simpson?
If there's a walkthrough for this game, it probably exists only in a help hotline in Japan in 1983.
Hello, Toshi-san. I'm trying to beat this sweet Famicom Star Wars. Please help me. Sincerely, Danjiro.
Steamed hams.
Steamed hands.
I can't get over it because, like, that's the one episode of The Simpsons that I had memorized as a kid.
It was a meme that was tailored to fit you.
Yeah, like, everybody's just catching up to me.
Steamed clams. Steamed hams.
Steamed hams.
There was a Little Shop of Horrors board game.
Like,
Oh, my face.
there's so many good parts of that episode besides steamed hams that people just don't appreciate.
The Smithers Burns part always gets me.
With the bicycle?
Yeah.
He's allergic
Mr.
to
Burns.
and he's like, I can't even copy Mr. Burns the way he talks when he's telling him to like put his feet on the pedals and keep going.
What I love is that, and I think that was what you pointed out to me, and I didn't really pay attention to it because I was just like so laughing so hard every time I watched that episode. But they pick up Mr. Burns and they leave Smithers there, and the implications of that is that he's going into anaphylactic shock. Yeah. Smithers is dead.
Smithers is dying,
Yeah.
and they took Mr. Burns in because Mr. Burns is like 1,000,000 years old and he must be dying.
Oh yeah, the Guadalumpur. Bumblebee's man.
Hi.
Oh, my turkis.
I like the Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel part.
Yeah, that's always a good one. That song is worth the episode.
Hey, Brandy.
Frank. May.
Professor Frank will make you laugh.
I'll make you think. And you too could have your child a flying... Oh dear. My wife is going to kill me.
And then, the whole,
Alright, back to the Death Star.
With cheese. Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah. They call them shakes. Shakes.
Don't
You
know what you
know,
get.
you don't know what you get. The one Simpsons goof that always makes me die is hearing Lenny's voice of, please don't tell people how I live.
Like people edited that to just be like a room full of like anime.
Oh yeah, I love that post. Some folk will never eat a skunk, but then again some folk will, like Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel.
Some folk will never lose a toe, but then again some folk will.
I can call my mom from up here. Hey Mom! Get off the dang roof!
While shopping for some cans, an old man passed away. He floated up to heaven and got lost along the way. Now he's the love grandpa.
The funny thing is that that's not too far out of the realm for Simpsons.
Well,
I mean, that is a goof that they do.
It's just a parody of My Mother the Car.
Right.
Which is a real thing that happened, and I need to watch it sometime.
TV is
I really
weird.
do. Jerry Van Dyke. I really, really need to see My Mother the Car. Like, I
now
need
do
to find
classical
a way to see this
gas.
show.
Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito?
He'll fill our hearts with love.
They came without splendors. They came without splendors.
You don't even know.
I don't remember the quote. Oh, that and your personal favorite and my own. Smithers, I'm home.
Alrighty, sir.
Yes. Is it just me, or has TV gotten a lot worse? I don't know, it's just about the same. Oh, look out, Smithers!
I see, like, you're my favorite because we like could just
The
quote
dumbest
stupid
Simpsons
things to
quotes.
each other all day long.
I call the big one Bitey. And that's where I put my cup, or if you will, cupcake.
See, for most people, according to The Simpsons, got old and nobody likes it anymore, but it lives on in this room.
There's nothing for me in that helicopter.
Have a good time at the movies now.
Oh, enjoy the movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Movies.
Oh, I'm trying, Matt. I'm trying.
Let's go see the stars.
Trash compactor. Take that and that.
Pom pom.
Step bombs. Floor toms. Pom pommed.
Oh yeah. We were doing great. We were like talking about like video game history, and now we're just talking about stupid Simpsons.
Yup. Oh, my face.
We cover all the bases here. All kinds of things for all kinds of people.
All reasons. Alright, so I gotta figure out a way to get out of this Death Star.
How do I get out of this Death Star?
How do I get out of this Death Star? Oh, not by doing that.
I'm convinced at some point you two spent an entire day communicating entirely by Simpsons quotes.
Possible.
Probably. How else do we communicate? I think there's a few different things that we do that's pretty stupid.
Seinfeld quotes.
Seinfeld, definitely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Seinfeld
6, 7,
all
8.
day.
Jerry every day.
Jerry, hello!
Jerry, hello! Uncle Leo! So good to see you, Jerry! Look at this watch I found! Oh dear. I have doomed myself into...
It's the episode with the pen.
Yes. Hello!
Take the pen.
Take the pen! Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh no!
Why do you keep doing this?
Alright, I need to...
Ugh.
Oh no.
Echo chelation.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've got no more force points.
Ay, ay,
Ay, Dios mío.
ay. Vaya con Dios.
Trying to reach it. Oh, there we go. We did it.
Bill?
Bill.
Bill?
Bill.
Bill.
Alright, so there's the thing. So I go in here, get a force point, hit that. Oh!
I was laughing thinking about that one Bill Nye the Science Guy bit where he's like, nothing matters. Or everything is made of matter or something like that, and he actually depressed.
Whee! Where am I going? I have no idea. I just hope I have enough force to get through there.
Upstate New York?
No.
Do you find something comical?
Do you find something comical about my automobile? Everyone needs an automobile.
Oh, sorry.
Why? Why are you sorry?
I'm sorry. I don't know where you pixies came from, but I love your pixie drink.
Shoot your blaster somewhere else, Stormtrooper.
Blast
Oh
us,
no!
And then you flip them off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh boy.
That.
Badoo.
Nope.
Badoo.
Zee. Let's get a peenie.
Scallopini? Are you new to
I hit the
Italian
spike.
food now?
Alright, this is not...
Italian wedding soup.
Love Italian wedding soup.
I don't. Don't care for it one bit.
How the...
How the what?
How the...
You did it.
Oh!
Oh no.
Did that give me enough force? No. Yeah!
Oh no. We haven't watched Hair in a long time. We need to.
No, why did I do that?
You were thinking about how bad you feel.
I was thinking about Oscar Funny Man. Wait, am I back in the detention center?
Yeah, you should be.
This is not where I want to go.
Go to detention. Oh boy.
At least I'm getting force points. Is it supposed to be Boba Fett? Boba Fett. Yeah, it looks like Boba Fett. Yeah, I'm... Time to go in the garbage chute again.
You love hanging out in the garbage.
Yep, that's me. Good old Luke Garbage.
Garbage Dan.
Garbage man.
Garbage Dan the garbage man.
Garbage Dan. Oh my gosh.
Not gracious.
Where the heck do I go?
You don't give me orders.
Excuse me.
You don't condescend. This song's so fun to sing.
No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quit shooting at different times.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there's nothing in this room.
Deponia joke?
No!
Is Deponia the joke itself?
Alright, still got 20.
This is the legendary scene where they get lost trying to flee the Death Star and end up going in circles a few times before they stop to ask for directions.
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get out of your space station?
Excuse me, but Luke would never ask for directions. Leia might ask for directions. That's how it works.
Alright, I need to get over that. Oh, I can't get over that thing.
I don't need to ask for directions. I have the Force. Yeah, that's not a good way to do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! Hold on. You give me 1 second. Give me that.
Give me what?
Pardon me, squatters. Star Wars.
Sorry, I failed you.
1987. Walkthrough.
Cheat through.
Aha! Does it have a guide?
Maybe.
It does.
Look at the
In
font
German.
language. Excuse me.
Alright, getting started. Crouching stormtroopers. Yep. Vacuum tubes.
Crouching
That's
stormtroopers,
a-
hidden dragon. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Forgive me.
Brown cave. Text a brown cave. Obi-Wan's cave.
Did you say a brown cave?
Brown cave.
Oh,
Asteroid field.
Please never use that again.
Docking Bay
If
94.
you say brown cave one more time, I'm gonna scream.
Wait, find Han Solo.
Who the heck's
What the
that?
heck?
I don't think you're in the
Am I
right
missing
place.
stuff?
I don't think you're in the right area.
Hold on.
I think you're looking
Oh,
at different
this is the really... That's the crappy Star Wars game.
Yeah. The crappy game. Siri, how do we beat this game? Hey Siri, how do we play this game?
You're really asking Siri?
I found something on the web about how do we play this game. Check it out.
What's the game is doing it for?
It's just saying, how do you play games? Google play games.
No, that's-
How to play the game, what every sports attorney needs to know. What? Get out of here, Siri, you're an idiot.
Okay, Star Wars Namco. Oh, heck!
What?
Speak of the devil, Strategy Wiki's got a walkthrough. Alright, so we need to go to the Death Star. Wait, that's not it.
How do we go?
Death Star Rescue.
How do I go?
Oh, that looks complicated. Well, that explains everything.
Hey Siri, how do I get to the Death Star?
Alright, hold on. There is a Darth Vader.
Let me have a look. My web search turned something up for how do I get to the Death Star. Have a look.
Get out of here, Siri. You don't know anything.
So... I need to keep... Oh my gosh, that is a...
Oh, is that what you needed? Because I saw that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a...
I didn't know how to convey any of that information.
Yeah, that's... Ooh, that's rough.
Please stop. No more brown caves.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to bring that up for me, Syncope.
But I don't wanna.
Does it... Oh my gosh, it's the real Vader. I actually fight the real Vader.
Vader Senior.
So I need to go... Continuously go left. Keep going left. Nope, that goes to a dead end. Down.
Yeah, I'd already been there.
Left. Down, down. Left.
My niece
up.
watches Star Wars all the time on her computer book.
Alright. Well. I'm just gonna have this up for reference.
Gotta get up to get down. Is it Death Star Rescue?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, I did it. Pew! Oh man, why do I get so sweaty during streams?
It's intense.
It's because I get stressed out trying to socialize.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at that. Darth Vader turns into Darth Vader. I am Darth Vader. Haha. You thought I would be somebody else, but I'm actually Darth Vader.
Did it. Scary Warsaw.
Scary Warsaw. Alright. We're gonna clear this game.
Are we?
Lord help me.
Oh, I'm itchy and I can't do anything about it. You know how when you wear a bra sometimes you get really itchy?
No, can't say that I do.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a thing.
So itchy.
Alright. Maybe I've gotten a little better over time at this game.
Maybe. Oh, my face. I hurt myself.
Darth Vader turns into Rick Moranis.
I love Rick Moranis so much.
I do as well.
He's just such a lovely man.
His country album is fantastic.
I know. Did you hear about it before I was talking about it?
I did know about it, yes.
Alright. Because that's like...
I just never heard it. I never had the pleasure of listening to it.
It's a good
And
time.
realizing that it is actually a really good album.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Alright.
9 more gallons and I'll have me a hat. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Boom.
Oh man, I'm dying.
Stay with me, Syncope. Don't cash out on me now.
Ow.
Well, that's a thing that happened.
What happened?
I don't know. I just heard a snap. Please don't die on the stream.
If there was anywhere I was gonna die, it was gonna be on a stream.
I am Obi-Wan.
There we go.
I'm
But
being held on castle.
I've
Help.
fixed my problems.
Alright. Alright. I say alright a lot, don't I?
No.
Alright.
Do you?
I don't know.
I never
Feel
heard
like
you
I
say
do.
it before until just now.
Feel like I do.
I'm trying to think of what it is you say a lot.
Yikes. That's what I used to say all the time. I would just go yikes
It's one thing.
in response to things.
One thing that you say that people that I know never say that I thought was interesting when I met you was you say right on a lot.
Right on. Civic says that snap was her spirit breaking.
And though your spirit's breaking, laugh, clown, laugh.
Like, get serious.
Get smart.
Go, gaming.
Who did the Get Smart movie
Skill.
again?
It was The Rock. I can't remember who played Agent 54, I think is her name. And then Steve Carell,
Oh, Steve Carell.
who I like a lot.
He's alright. Did you like 40-year-old version?
Did I like 4-Year-Old Virgin? It was alright.
I think it was trying too hard to be like offensive. Made my mom really mad.
I'm not a big Seth Rogen fan, but I can't remember if Paul Rudd is in that movie.
Yeah, he is.
I love Paul Rudd.
Yeah, he's good.
That man can do no wrong.
Yeah, I think he's finally starting to look his age.
Yeah, right? He's just
It took
always
him, like,
looked.
50 years.
Yeah. I think Ant-Man finally caught up to him.
I'm laughing because Vivek appreciated my Pagliacci reference.
Oh. You gonna kick somebody in the helmet now?
I love how your room sounds like it's like crumpling.
Yeah, that wind is something.
In my apartment, I didn't even hear the wind until I left my apartment, and then I could hear it in the hall.
What a blissful life.
It was very strange.
Nope, hit it.
But I live in like a giant apartment building that's almost like a hotel.
Hmm. Alright. Whew. If I can kill the... Oh, I was just gonna say, if I can kill this Vader without dying.
If I could die. Oh, I did it. Maybe.
Oh, yeah!
Maybe what this game is saying is that Egyptians are from space.
I mean, makes sense to me. I believe it.
I believe in space.
I believe in space. I do believe in space. I do.
Do I? What's Kamishibai?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess that is what...
Oh!
Eh?
Is it... Kamashiba? That isn't the soybean commercial, is it?
Kamishibai. That's edamame.
Yeah. But it's like a thing where each little commercial would take place in like a certain different theme of cuisine across the world. And the little bean would come to life and give some gross fact about something, and then the person would look at them like, ugh.
I hate it when beans come to life and tell me gross facts.
Alright.
Star Wars Highlander, yes, that's what we're playing.
No. You can't just become a Highlander. You have to be born a Highlander.
I'm a Highlander.
I'm a Lowlander.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm a Lowman.
A Lowman?
I'm a Lowmain.
You a Lowman?
Oh gosh.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, town-to-town storytellers with pictures to punctuate the narrative.
Himper says that's Mama Shiba.
Yes.
That would make sense.
Mama Shiba. Take that. In your face. Scoos.
Watch out.
Ugh.
Ah! You did it. The little dog beans, right?
Yep. The little dog bean. Once upon a time, there was a little dog that was also a bean. Bark, bark, said the bean. The end.
That's not a good story. I'm sorry to ruin your hopes and dreams, but that's a terrible story.
Yeah, I'm not a children's book writer here. I'll leave that to the
What
experts.
the heck are you, Dan? Why are you shooting that little birdie boy? He didn't do anything to you. He's just trying to fly.
He was born.
I was thinking about 30 Rock.
Ah! Savak says Shigeru Mizuki was a Kamishiba artist for a while after the war.
None of that means anything to me.
So, okay, are you familiar with Gegege no Kitaro?
What?
It's the little kid with, like, the hair over his eye, and he's got the little eyeball. It was his dad.
That sounds awful.
Um,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so what Savak is talking about, yeah, it's like a way of storytelling that is very deep within Japanese culture. But the author who created, or I should say, like, started telling the stories of, bless you, Gegege no Kitaro, he served during World War II, and then when he got done with the war, like, started writing manga and these Kamishiba. But that's how the, if I remember correctly, that's how the Kitaro story started, is they were done in these, like, single frame kind of stories. Because it deals with a lot of historical yokai and bakemono and all the ghosts and monsters from Japanese history. It's good stuff. They only recently started publishing some of the original Gegege no Kitaro stuff.
DDD. How do you feel about Buff DDD?
Buff DDD? I'm not aware.
You never seen Buff DDD?
I've never seen Buff DDD or
I'm gonna show
DDD.
it to you.
Please don't.
Yo, everybody loves Buff DDD except
No.
for me. I liked him better as Pudgy did.
Wait, is he not a big penguin anymore? Or is he like Swole Penguin now?
Look at that. You haven't seen him?
What is that from?
I have no idea.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know, but it's a thing.
Swole day to day.
It's from a preview of the game Kirby Star Allies
Oh.
in a Nintendo Direct video. Yeah, I like him better as Pudgy did.
Yeah, Savak says, I only found out about Shigeru because I started learning about yokai and the name kept coming up. Yeah, he's pretty... I'd say at this point in time, he's pretty synonymous with Japanese yokai.
Yokai Watch.
Yeah, I was living with somebody who got really big into Mizuki stuff and read Showa. Yeah, that book's... I've never read it, but I was getting a recount of it from this person, and it's heavy, because it's all about his time going through pre-war Japan and post-war Japan. Oh, Smursburg says, in the new Kirby game, the bosses get infected with evil magic, so he's not actually that buff. So, lay your fears to rest, Syncope.
Okay,
It's a result of the magic.
So he's just steroided.
He's roided up.
Yeah. And then, like, he's gonna deflate.
Roid. Instead of day-to-day.
That doesn't flow very well.
You don't flow very well.
Why are you so mean?
Your flow was sick.
I thought we were friends. Do you know if I pretend to cry, I can cry?
Don't tell me that.
Why?
I won't believe you whenever you cry.
Come on. You don't trust me? Think I'm some kind of a liar?
Bah.
You know I'm not some kind of a liar. I'm really bad at it. It's just somehow I can trick my face into crying.
Trick your face
Yeah.
into thinking it's Tobey Maguire.
It's called acting, Dan, okay?
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know how to act?
I don't.
You know how to act. You were raised in a barn.
Oh, come on.
So you can't cry.
I can't cry?
You can't. Can you cry on command?
No.
No.
Thanks. Oh, okay. It's gonna be really weird to admit during a stream. But I typically don't get emotional about real life things. Like, there's not much in real life that makes me weep. But if I watch a movie and they play like a soundtrack with a lot of violins in it, I bawl like an idiot.
Cry during the Peanuts movie. It's okay, me too,
I
buddy.
just wanted to have friends.
He's just Charlie Brown. He's just the saddest boy on the planet.
Listen, I relate to that kid.
Yeah, I know.
So much.
You are very, very Charlie Brown.
Good grief. I too have sat on a bench with a brown bag.
You were basically Charlie Brown.
Except I didn't have a sandwich in it. I wasn't drinking
This
alcohol.
movie is so good.
Alright. Someday we'll get to the Death Star.
The Death Star will get to us.
Touché. Alright, I got 3PO. Vader's here. Come save me. So caustic ass. Did you get a rock on Halloween?
Like,
Not only a rock, but 2 rocks.
did you get proposed to on Halloween?
What do you mean, did I get Oh, that's a jewelry joke.
Wow, Ducky Boos.
What? What Ducky Boo say?
Do you relate to Charlie because he's bald?
Yes. Oh gosh!
People used to say that I sound like Linus, and I think that's really funny.
Lights, please.
So you can be Charlie Brown and I'll be Linus.
Good grief.
And that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
Did I ever show you the weird, like, Charlie Brown special where he gets a baseball in the back of his head?
No.
I thought we watched that.
Did you ever see that Peanuts special where Charlie Brown makes friends with the girl dying from cancer? That's a really upsetting one.
No.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It is
good
a
on
thing.
Chuck.
Some of those Peanut specials are really depressing. I like the one where he hosts a Thanksgiving dinner and Patty throws
the
a real
jelly
fit
beans
about it.
and toast,
What kind of a dinner is this, Chuck?
popcorn.
She's the rudest person.
Invited herself over.
She did.
Don't they go to his grandmother's house?
I forget where they went, but like he tried his best. He's 8 years old. What do you
Yeah.
want?
It's not even that he made it. Like, Snoopy made the most of it.
They work together to do their
Yeah.
best. They have an 8-year-old's budget and,
Of nothing.
and culinary skills. So, but that wasn't good enough for Peppermint Patty. He was just a
Alright,
complete
so I got the
monster.
princess. Ah, slow caustic. Don't worry. It's on the list.
I don't know what that is.
Xanadu is a PC game done by the same people, I believe, who did the Dragon Slayer games. Xanadu is the Famicom version of it, so it's got like the fa in front of it. Oh man, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One, 2, 3, better hide from me. 4, 5, 6, don't play any tricks. 7, 8, 9, if you I find. 10, 11, 12, I'm going to.
Alright. So, bring up that Death Star map, please.
I'll try. Siri, how do I open my phone?
Get rid of that buff day today.
My buff day today.
Alright, so you see that, like, the red square at the kind of bottom-y? Where like, it drops down?
Bottom-y.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
I'm in that square. So, from that square here, get me over to the V.
How the heck do I do that?
By all the joining squares.
What are the gray ones?
Gray ones are, I don't know.
That's helpful. I honestly don't
Okay,
know
hold
what to
on.
tell you, my friend.
So I gotta go... If I go down 2... Wait. Yeah, I go down 2. So if I do... 1... We 2.
Wee. Do people say we? Like, is that a real thing?
I do.
Well, like, that's just
But
because you heard
I'm
about
weird.
it once. Like, it's not
I
a-
heard about we once.
Yeah, like, it's not a thing that people do on instinct, right?
Alright, so what?
It's a learned habit.
Go until I can't go anymore. Okay. We.
Sometimes I want to have children just so I can perform, like, experiments on them.
Saith what?
Just to see how they turn out.
Oh no! Ah! Alright, I need to float up there. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Alright, yep. Alright, so we did it.
Walking's for nerds. I'm just gonna float.
Alright, so if I just go all the way over and then up. Yep. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Please don't do a death. Oh gosh. This is getting...
No whammies. Remember the guy who cheated at that game?
I don't.
Oh, it was a real big deal. What's the name of that game? Heck, I forgot. It's the one with the whammies.
Is it called Whammy?
No. But anyway, that game, like, it was supposed to be random, and you were supposed to, like, you press the thing to stop it,
Mm-hmm.
and if you hit the whammies, you lose.
Right.
But, like, this guy, he memorized the pattern, so he, like, won a bunch of money.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
By essentially cheating.
Oh, come on.
And it was, like, a huge controversy. It was a scandal. So after they figured out that that guy cheated, yeah, press your luck. So after they figured out that he cheated, they actually had to make the game so that it was completely random because, like...
I was friends with a kid whose dad won their house on a game show.
Oh, I wish someone would win me
Called Tic-Tac-Toe. Yeah.
But what is the game?
It was called Tic-Tac-Toe.
Yeah, but what is it?
It was a game show.
I know.
I've never seen it.
I want to know why it's
I just
called
remember going over to
that.
that kid's house and being like, yeah, so you see that car? You see my house? My dad won them on a game show.
I wish someone would win me things on a game show.
He was apparently like a returning contestant for a number of months. Slow Caustic says he didn't cheat.
Yeah,
he figured out a flaw in a poorly designed
that's
game.
the logic that everybody gives, but he did a bad thing.
He did an exploit.
And he got in trouble for it.
Whee! Bam. Oh man. This is really testing me. Ooh. This is no Parasite Eve, that's for sure.
Oh man, Parasite Eve was such a such a mess.
Can't wait for next Christmas.
I love how you kept getting killed at the dumbest part.
After all that, God.
And it's just like,
That boss fight,
that
man.
little slug thing touched you.
Yep.
Oh,
I think that's why that's one of the clips on the channel. So I thought I was like, oh, I'll just save and then I'll be fine. Not thinking that, like, why would the game let you save at a very, very crucial time?
Get touched. Ambrosia says, Dan, do you love this game's soundtrack?
It is the same song over and over. It's not so bad. It's
Every once in a while you get to listen to this noise.
it's growing on me.
How about we turn the sound off and we can play the Pokemon soundtrack instead? So like Pokemon Red. Sounds the same to me. How about instead we'll turn the sound off for this and we'll play on a loop the melodica Jurassic Park theme.
Oh my god. I don't want to lose viewership.
They'll love it.
Alright, so back to Kessel. Let's go help Obi-Wan in his basement.
Speaking of bad instruments that sound terrible, can you?
So what are you trying to say about Obi-Wan?
Can you play a recorder well? Like, is it possible to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have only ever heard it make the worst sounds imaginable.
I've heard good recorders.
I've never in my life. There's a guy who does like, he did like My Heart Will Go On, playing the recorder.
Oh, pardon me, man.
But he played it bad on purpose. It's pretty
No.
good.
What other way is there to play My Heart Will Go On? Oh,
How
man.
old was I when that song was a thing? You were probably like 20 or something.
No, what? Wow, you were painting me to be a lot older than I actually am. I was like 13 or 12. Here's something I didn't understand from my youth. The song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from The Lion King.
Yes.
It's about doing it.
Well, I mean, everybody
We sang it for chorus, and like in retrospect, I look back on that and I'm just like,
You didn't catch on when the lions are looking at each other that way.
well, you know, I wasn't aware of anything like that as a youth.
Sultry lances.
Sultry Lance. That's a
What's
great.
really
That's a
messed
good
up
name.
Is like Timon and Pumbaa are watching.
The way you said, not the fact that you said that, just the way you said it, like they're watching. Yeah. Oh, right in my face. Now, how's that make you laugh?
The way you said it, you're just like, oh, right in my face.
Right in my face. I got more force out of it.
Oh. Oh my god. Anyways, what was I looking for?
I don't know.
Oh man.
What a great stream we do.
We do. We do.
We do. Who robs crayfish of their sight? Who rigs every Oscar
Right.
night? We do.
I was
We
9
do.
when My Heart Will Go On was a thing.
Wow.
9 years old, dude.
Okay.
So you were like 20.
No, what? No!
It always feels that way. Yeah, you were like 13.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But you might as well be like 20.
Yeah, there's no difference between those ages.
Compared to 9.
Sultry Lances, a medieval romance. But oh no!
See, like you were getting into puberty at the time.
1,
and
2,
I was
3, 4,
definitely
5,
not.
6, 7, 8. I'm getting into puberty. I
Puberty.
was really getting into it.
You probably stopped thinking girls had cuties at the time.
Yeah, I never thought girls had cuties.
Cuties.
I never thought the girls had cuties.
Girls were cuties. I used to chase the boys at recess in first grade.
You're a boy chaser, eh?
Yeah. But mostly to annoy them. Not because we wanted to smooch them.
Emperor says, puberty was one of my interests, too.
Was once of my interests. There.
And make the jump.
I want this song to play at my wedding. not the real version, this version. But I will dance to the melodic Jurassic Park. That's gonna be the wedding dance.
Instead of green sleeves, they play that.
Yeah. Is that what they play in weddings? I don't know.
Oh, no, not weddings. I meant like a funeral.
We're not talking
Just-
about funerals, Dan.
Here
Please play that at
lies
my funeral.
syncope.
Yeah, please. Instead of having like the what do you call it?
Bagpipes.
Yeah, the bagpipes. Play that.
Instead of they playing Danny Boy, they just play that for me. Oh, Danny Boy.
Danny boy.
Danny Boy. Danny Boy. Danny Boy. Danny Boy.
Such a good song, though. I love it.
Oh, Danny Boy. The park is calling.
Oh boy. I never ate that good dinner. Did she ever eat her Jello?
Who?
The little girl in Jurassic Park. Did she eat her Jello, or did she just
Oh,
stare
just
and
let it-
jiggling?
Well, you mean when she had like the spoon and she's like,
She's like, her whole thing was just the whole time.
as if somebody just like, as if the Kool-Aid Cool Man had just like burst through the wall.
The problem with that girl as a character was originally
Interactive CD-ROM.
Originally in the book,
Yeah.
she's supposed to be 8 years old.
Right. And the brother is older.
Yeah, but they got that kid to play him because they really liked him as an actor, so they thought,
Yeah.
oh, let's just switch them.
Yeah.
So they did, but they...
Did not think
The
that through.
problem is that they kind of kept her behaving like a little girl.
Yeah.
So she spends the entire movie, like, reacting in the most childish way possible to everything.
An interactive CD-ROM! Unix system. I know this.
So, like, and then the part that really bugged me is the part where she's like, it's a Vegisaurus. Like,
a Vegisaurus.
Grow up.
Like there's no way that you have lived with Tim that long
well,
and not picked up on some of that.
well, her other thing in the book, especially,
I
was
happen
that
to be a vegetarian.
she's only into sports. Like, she loves baseball.
Yeah. Do you like baseball, Jimmy?
And Tim's a nerd and likes dinosaurs.
Yep.
But I like dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
From your blood.
Dinosaur.
I said it would always be really great to go to a convention or to a Halloween party where everyone dresses up as John Hammond. And you just, like, walk in single file, and then everyone, like, comes out one time and just goes, "Hello, John. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Mr. D-Day, where did you come from? From your blood.
From your blood.
Do you like gladiator movies, Timmy? Do I? Sure like that Russell Crowe, sir.
I'm so glad that they keep bringing Jeff Goldblum back so he can keep reiterating the whole theme
Chaos theory.
the whole theme of Jurassic Park, which is, don't do this.
Yeah, you guys forgot to not do that. Hi, I'm the guy that says you forgot to not do that. Here in You Forgot to Not Do That 5, you forgot to not do that a 5th time.
You know, dinosaurs are a bad idea.
Yeah.
By the way, have you noticed that they're a bad idea?
I don't know if you knew this. Dinosaurs? Bad idea.
I don't know why I keep talking to you people. You
I don't
listen to
know
me.
why they made this dinosaur. I guess we'll die.
Don't know why. I didn't know.
How's my force looking? I got 99. I'm good.
How's my force looking?
How's my force
It's
looking?
a little crooked.
It's a little out of
Adjust it.
place. Well, you know what I could be using this force for?
What is the force for?
The shield. I'm invincible.
When are we gonna do the podcast, Dan? So
Podcast?
So we
Oh,
can
yeah.
sit around talking about
Oh!
TV shows.
I got greedy! How much force did I lose? I lost quite a bit of force.
We need to talk about Family Matters.
Oh, and Urkel? How Urkel
We need to talk about.
did a thing.
What else do I need to talk about?
Talk about Urkel.
Talk about that girl.
That girl.
Talk about Doogie Howser. Doogie.
This is the song from Doogie Howser.
And then in the last season, they give it lyrics because they're getting desperate. Oh wait, that was that girl.
He is 14, or no, maybe he's older.
He's 16.
Actual
He
lyrics.
looks 12. I still love the first episode is all about how, like, he wants a car, but he's like a doctor. Can he just buy a car? But no, he needs his dad's permission to
Dad,
have a
let me
car.
use the car.
Like, Dad, I'm a doctor. I could just buy a car.
Dad, I don't know if you knew this or not, but you know, I was working on the guy's pulmonary like the other day, and
His pulmonary.
whatever. I don't know.
Do you know what that is?
Here's some medical jargon. Syncope.
Please-
I'm a
please
dude in
check
my 30s that
pulmonary.
plays video games. I don't know anything about medical journals or.
I do.
Here's some fancy. Well, you were going to school for medicine.
For like a minute. I was going to school for a diagnostic medical sonography, and then I had a brain problem, so I had to quit. I want to do a podcast very badly. I need an excuse to talk. Because for as much as I love doing this, I feel like I trespass sometimes
You're fine.
with my
With your goofs.
off-topic
You're
banter.
fine.
Off-topic
Banter makes the world go round.
It's true, it does.
Oh yeah, that's how it's done. That fish away from me. All
My
right.
force removed when I was a babby. Is that what you had removed?
Is that what they call it? Oh, I guess I have my force removed too.
The force skin.
Dang it, Syncope! Jeez. Oh, gross. The force is strong with this one.
You know what was really good about
Gross.
Seinfeld? They would, like, approach concepts like that without ever really saying them outright.
They just allude to it.
They were
through careful
masters,
explanation.
They were masters at tiptoeing around things.
Oh my god. Well, this or that.
Listen, it's not my fault I made that joke. It was Ambrosia's fault. That's what Ambrosia was going for. You know it. I just was brave enough to say it.
I don't know if brave's the word I would use.
I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Sympathy knocks it out of the park again. Holy cow.
That's what I'm here for. What is this symbol down here?
That's the falcon.
Oh yeah! I thought it was like
a hamburger.
I thought it was like a little robot lady with a funny hat.
What?
No.
What?
But it's got eyes.
Transformer.
Like,
oh, okay.
and there's like.
I've got a clock for a face.
You know, clocks have faces.
I do. I do know that they have faces.
So like. Cogsworth was the only one who still had a face. Beauty and the Beast. Except for Beast. And Bella, she had a face too. Like and Leia. Mike and Ike.
Like this Ike.
I don't like it.
We. Alright, let's...
What do people actually say when they're having fun?
Hooray!
Whoopee! A dirigible!
Whoopee! Oh boy, a dirigible! Yippee! Time to fly! Wee!
It's the Goodyear blimp. Whoopee!
Hey there, blimpy boy. Flying so high and fancy free.
Everyone knows it's windy.
And windy has the eyes.
It's a good song.
You're a good song.
Thank you. You're such a sweetheart.
I try. Don't get hit by the yellow thing. Okay, good.
The bus?
No, not the school bus.
Good advice not to get hit by a school bus.
Don't get hit by the bus.
And,
Come here, Boba Fett. Yeah, yeah.
Until we get hit by the bus.
It's all fun and games until you get hit by the bus. What if the bus is just the last name of some guy? It's just a big bully.
The bus?
Yeah.
Cheese
it! It's the bus!
Dude, what if he became a bully because people called him the bus?
Wow.
And it
What
was
a-
just like a
What a
fat
twist
joke?
of events this story went through.
You either be the bully or
Ambrosia
become
says,
the bully.
I just say fun, fun, fun.
I say, this is fun.
Just like that?
Yes.
This is fun.
This is fun.
I am having a very good time.
Ha ha. I am enjoying myself very much.
This is a good instance of quality.
Dan, you have about 12 minutes to beat this game.
12 minutes?
About.
Yikes.
Yikes! Jinkies.
Alright. So I go over. I go over. I need to drop down twice. 1, 2. You gotta be out of your mind, jellyhead. Sorry, Smursburg, I'm trying.
Dan really blowing it. God, Dan, why are you
Jeez.
so long to beat this
Come
game?
on, Dan.
Ugh.
Fly, Luke, fly.
I bet I could have beat this game like 6 hours ago.
Wee. Alright.
Backseat video gaming.
Oh, I can't pick that up. Oh, Waldo.
Waldo. Who's Waldo?
It's Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo's Waldo?
Yeah, he had this is his nephew.
He has a nephew?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, his nephew Waldo.
I don't recall.
Oh,
him
no.
having a nephew.
Don't do this to me, Luke.
I recall him having poor eyesight.
No, Luke.
Alright, let's reimagine Mr. Magoo, but he can see. There you go. It's better now.
Oh, it's my 1,
He's
2, 3, 4,
He's
5,
just a
6,
regular
7, 8.
guy who just walks around doing stuff.
Oh, I guess I'll buy groceries. Nothing odd will happen with this. No. What's my force at? Oh, thank
Your
God.
force hat.
My force at.
Am I driving tomorrow?
Are you driving tomorrow?
Yeah, am I driving tomorrow?
No, I thought we were gonna do. Thought we were gonna teach you how to drive on Sunday, possibly.
Oh, okay, Sunday.
All right, hold on. Where's the map? Where's the map? That's not the map. Did I close the map?
On the map.
No, there's the map. Okay. Oh, I just need to keep going up until I go right. All right. Whoop.
Oh, there's Shampoo.
Oh, geez.
I was looking for her. I found
Oh,
her.
for the Ranma figure arts.
Yeah.
God, I love those figures.
Ranma's good. Shampoo's really cute. I like the Ryoga one.
Ugh.
I love where you put him.
Yeah, it's he's all the way in the distance.
And he's like pointing at Ranma.
Yeah,
like,
because he's
trying
just
to
like,
challenge
how
him.
dare you, Ranma?
I told you to meet me in my backyard.
Even better that he came with like a box of sweets from somewhere, as he was prone to do for Akane. I need to play a Ranma game.
I love Ryoga so much. Such a good boy. He's the only good boy. Ranma's okay. But Ryoga's the only good person.
It's true.
He's not perfect though, but
Oh, who of us is?
he's the only one who has like anybody's like best interests at heart.
It's true.
Everybody else is
Dang
like,
it, Syncope.
selfish.
I need force.
You're done, son. You've got like 8 minutes. Not even if you want to like end the stream before.
Oh man, I got a farm for force.
You're done.
Nope.
Shampoo's a good baby name. Conditioner.
Conditioner is
Sounds too much
better.
like commissioner.
Commissioner Conditioner. Oh, that's a good name for a comic book character. Commissioner Conditioner.
No, it's
I'm here to degrease crime.
That's not what conditioner does.
No, I don't know what to... Well, look who you're talking to, Syncope. You think I know a thing or two about conditioner?
No.
For hair?
You used to
Huh?
care.
Hey, well, look what happened
Has
to
it been
it.
so long?
Yes,
that
and
you've forgotten.
it's been at least a number of years.
How many?
And I couldn't tell. Oh, thank
You
God.
have no idea how old you are. How old am I? Help!
You think amnesiac people forget how old they are?
Yeah. They don't know what's going
When's
on.
my birthday?
It's my boyfriend.
Why did I automatically assume that they were an old person?
To be
That's kind of
fair,
messed
I don't
up.
barely have any hair either, Dan, right? Like, I got like half an inch of hair right now. It's not doing a good job either.
Farming for force. Force farming.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm force farming.
Yep.
Yep, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You sure are, son.
You sure are.
I'm proud of you.
Remember that time where Luke went back and forth?
Stream is pretty much over, my
No!
What, are you gonna keep playing until midnight?
I'm playing until I die.
You already died like 20 times.
Well, we were going until 11. Can't let it end on this. Gotta...
I'm afraid you're gonna have to.
You're afraid.
Is that Metal's brother?
Metal's brother.
Metal Gear's little brother.
Which force do I have? 45.
Play until IRL death.
I'll be a Skeleman in no time.
Oh, you'd be a cute
Skellington? What? What a weird compliment that is! Hey, your bones look pretty good. You'd be adorable. Alright, apparently Syncope's a serial killer. Why did you do it, Syncope? I wanted to see their cute skeletons.
Sometimes I'm sad because I'll never get to see my skeleton. I have seen sort of what my skull looks like, though. Because
Thanks, medical science.
I got an MRI. I think it was an MRI, yeah. Of my head. So I've basically seen all parts of my head in the worst detail.
Alright.
Mind if I have one of those bones, Dan?
Wow.
That's what Ambrosia asked.
Oh. No, I'm good, thanks.
Well, now that you know it's Ambrosia, you're not as bothered.
Yeah. If it was just
If it was me, then
some
you'd be
other
like,
regular Joe.
Me, regular Joe Syncope.
Joe Syncope. Alright, I think that's as good a place as any.
Slow caustic. Dan's got a little handsome Skeleman just waiting to burst out of that meat suit.
Someone's been listening to fantasy fiction.
Mysterious fiction. Can we listen to fantasy fiction later?
Oh, Syncope.
Yes?
We could possibly. Luke.
Last
you've
second?
done well to come this far. Is it real Vader?
Don't die.
Oh man, it's real Vader. He didn't turn into a crazy scorpion.
He didn't turn into a crisp.
No!
Oh, he killed you. Try not to die this time. Oh boy.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, but don't don't jinx me, Syncope.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
How do I stop him?
Stop him.
Well, I'm not even hitting him.
Perhaps you cannot win.
Oh! You know what I probably have to do?
Yes?
I have to use Obi-Wan. Hold on, I gotta confirm this for myself.
No, you're done.
You must first contact Obi-Wan.
You're done. It's okay, you did your best, little buddy.
Well, first game.
Hey, don't blame me, Amber.
Dang, that sucks. We started off with a failure. Okay, we'll do better next game. All right, real quick before we wrap everything up here. This week's recommendation actually makes sense. So hey, you should read the Star Wars manga for A New Hope. It's done by Hisao Tamaki, who is known for doing the Lovely Angels manga, otherwise known as Dirty Pair. But he does fantastic illustrations for the story of New Hope. But the covers, if you're familiar, and I guess kind of why they decided to go this route, are done none other than by Adam Warren of Empowered and the American version of Dirty Pair fame. They're really, really awesome. It's been a while since I've read them. You can still pick them up in recent publication. I've got it listed on Amazon for roughly around $18, a little bit more depending on where you get it from. But if you really, really like Star Wars and you're also a fan of Japanese manga, then by all means, definitely pick it up. It does tell the story a little differently, but I think it makes a lot of really good choices. There's a couple things in there that are a little weird, and that's the only reason why it gets a 4 out of 5. Also because the Western versions over here aren't printed in the traditional... was it right to left fashion, so that they were mirror copied. So there's a couple instances, and this is just nitpicky, where there's scenes that are flip-flopped because they have to do it in left to right Western reading order. So if you can get past that, definitely a solid read. I can't recommend it enough. It's nice to get another iteration of the story when compared to this game and the radio play and the movie and the novel, and then have this as well. And the series continues into Empire, Return of the Jedi, and then also The Phantom Menace, which I guess if you're going to experience that movie, then that's probably the best way to do it. So with that said, sorry to end on such a sour note. Thank you for sticking around for the extra hour. Let me go ahead and get everything else queued up for the ending, like we do with playing the music. So again, as always, thank you very much to Elise Explosion, Tron Bon Art, Mega Matt, World Builder, Ellie Face, and you all, the squatters, for stopping by. Very much appreciate it. Since we don't pay for any sort of advertising, we rely solely on word of mouth from you guys. Please, 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 this stream continues to grow and get better because of that. So please continue to tell people about the stream, recommend it, let them know, retweet if you see something. It definitely does help out a lot, not just for numbers' sake, but also because of previous conversation tonight. The more knowledgeable people and the more compassionate people we get in the room, the better experience it is for everybody. So just keep that going. We really do appreciate it. Also, as always, just a little mental health awareness. It is that time of year, especially for a lot of us in the nerd community that suffer from mental ailments. Just be cognizant of it and aware of it, and be supportive as best you can. Supply numbers when and available, so that way people can get the help that they need. We kind of live in a weird society where mental illnesses are seen as a stigma rather than something that is akin to like a heart condition or something that we would just say like, oh, okay, like that's a medical condition. We wouldn't jeer or treat poorly. So but that's enough of my soapboxing. I also want to thank AD Syncope for being here and putting up with the stream, but also for helping out with the script, editing, and retrospective. So we will see you next Friday at 8 p.m. EST to pick up on the second game for the season, and hopefully it's a lot more successful than the first game. So, as always, I'm Dan, your good challenge boy, and we will see you next game.